Welcome back to the Trading Show. My name is David. I'll be one of your co-hosts today. The market mood ring. What color am I wearing today? Today I'm wearing gray. What does that mean for the market? We'll talk about it. I'm joined by the Zen Master, JP.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are around the world. Zen Master JP here. I'm what? I'm Zen before it was a trend. That's right. What is the trend? What is the trend? The trend is your friend, and I'm ready to ride the trend up.
We call that a trendsetter, my friend. Speaking of trendsetters, we got Frank here. What's up, Frank? Setting trends over here, bro. How you doing, man? It's good or what? Frank said he's good, man. He's bringing the eyebrows back, you know. We also got Big Rob joining us. What's up, Rob?
Yola! It's your boy, P-Rob.
Says hola professionally.
That was a Yola. That was
I don't think Rob got
Tuesday special.
I don't think Rob picked up on the slight against him. It would have been funny if he did. Anyways.
Oh, no. Who's talking crap?
Nothing. Never mind. Gentlemen, $66,630 for Bitcoin. Saw a pump yesterday, and I was micro scalping the markets last night. Did pretty good on some of them. One of them didn't do too good. Hit the reverse button.
Oh, I got that full move on my my Bitcoin position.
Oh,
yeah, it was nice.
You had a Bitcoin position?
Yeah, I had a long. And then look at his measured move. This is still my chart from yesterday. So
literally perfect.
Oh,
I mean, it was off by 140
You're
bucks.
a terrible analyst.
But
you suck at trading. How could you not? What is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Someone said this man is later than BitBoy used to be.
well, hopefully we get his fortunes and not his misfortunes, okay?
Amen to that. Can I get an amen to the congregation?
Amen.
He also brought in his own misfortunes.
Very true. And
It's not like the world just attacked him because he was a nice, humble man.
Just don't get a Lambo in the Gucci suit there, Rob. All right.
Gucci suit, yeah.
Maybe the Lambo, no Gucci suit.
he definitely was someone who would wear a Gucci suit for sure.
I can see the Gucci suit on Rob.
Yeah, with the sunglasses.
Maybe like a Puma suit or something like that, right? Maybe a tracksuit. Maybe
He does look like a Puma guy because he's from
You like
Europe.
Pumas?
He's from Europe, bro. Yeah, they like Puma and Adidas over there. Those Adidas tracksuits, the Puma suits, the tight sweats. Got the chain already. He's halfway there, bro. Halfway there. Anyways, gentlemen, thoughts on Bitcoin? 66.6 mega pump. JP, I think yesterday when you were looking at liquidity, I think 67K was a pretty important level. Yes.
Liquidity in the air. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And if you look at where Bitcoin kind of topped, well, micro top, right? It's the it's. I'm not saying it's the current run top, but it's at least a local top. It was right under $67,000. It would make sense if 67K was where the liquidity was. And obviously we'll get fresh eyes on it, but I was sifting through Bitcoin on the lower time frames here. One thing to note, there is, we're starting to see a lot of bearish signals flash on at least market side for A. You had a blood diamond followed by a yellow, red X. You have another red X right now. I know we're kind of flagging, but these are all things that I am well aware of. We have put in 2 consecutive lower highs. Now, keep in mind, this is on the 5-minute time frame. So it's not the end-all, be-all. It's not to say we've lost any sort of macro structure, yada, yada. We also have a red dot that was just printed on this 5-minute candle on a green candle nonetheless. But we've put in a higher high if this remains. But I don't know. Part of me is weary in terms of is this pump going to continue and last? Will this just be maybe a little bit of a deeper retracement for continuation up? Or is this a local top and we make our way back down to the low 60s? If I'm leaning one way, I would have to look at the medium time frames. You know, to me, this looks like a trend up to break down. Eventually, this is a 4-hour time frame. Looks like we kind of were close to a double top if you take into account this high here. We had this high here as well before we had that ultimate spill off down to sub 60K. will we get a triple top, or was that considered a triple top? And we start to come back down. As you can see here on the right-hand side with the visible range volume profile, the VRVP. Not a lot of volume in this area. We do see a nice chunk of volume around between $62,500 and $64,000. Are we going to retest there? A lot of questions I'm throwing out there, and I'm hoping we get those answered as the Zen Master goes through his daily Bitcoin analysis.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at BTC, see what's happening. And once again, what's going on? Hello to everybody in the community who's checking in. Good to see all familiar faces. Our members of the congregation. Shout out to the official members, everybody with the membership. Let me see the Faz. Let me see the Buddhas. Good to see you all. Okay, let's do the top-down analysis for Bitcoin. We'll go in that monthly as usual, and I'll be very brief on the monthly because this is just the macro structure. What is the trend? What is the trend here?
I want the trend to be my friend, man, but I don't know.
Me too, but we first have to identify the trend, right? How do we can't just befriend anything, right? What kind of trend is this? I'm calling it an uptrend. It's an uptrend in retracement. You know, everybody's saying the trend is down. The trend, that's the downtrend. This is the uptrend. Which one is the stronger trend? Which one is the true trend? Who's your true friend?
You are, bro.
Oh, you're a good friend, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
All right, anyway, the monthly is in the uptrend, but in a recent downtrend. It looks like a flag. That's a perfect bull flag. Those are the plays I play. Okay, I play that, especially when there's divergence on the smaller time frames. The small time frame for this would be the weekly and the daily, right? So it makes me want to have a bias of bullishness. But before, I say that, and I want to zoom in, Laura, make it Zen, please. Let me get a new lease on a narrative here and clear my mind, my bias, and anything I have in my head that tells me to do something other than the charts, okay? Let me focus on the charts and the charts only, not my narrative and how bullish I am on Bitcoin in the long term. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Let's look at these charts. Okay, I think it's an uptrend there with the retracement on the monthly. The weekly time frame, we are still respecting the yellow line, the 200 MA, the 200 simple moving average. If you don't know what that is, it's simply the average of the past 200 candles on this time frame. And we're respecting it so far. It is dynamic support. We do have low stochastics. We have low RSI. That means we're extended to the downside. We're in a bigger macro trend that is extended to the downside. That is what I look for my long entries. All right. So it makes me want to be speculative bullish here, potentially bullish. Green dot, that is a buy signal from market cipher B, VWAP crossing bullishly. Now, I got to say that 9MA looks like it may do a death cross if we don't continue the move. Very important we continue to move up or at least consolidate sideways because that 9MA, the orange line, is getting close to the death cross, crossing the 200 MA bearishly. But it's just the average of the last 9 candles, so it's a lot quicker. It's quicker to react to price. So all we have to do is keep going up or sideways to avoid this bearish cross that may be impending. But the weekly also has the divergence, of course. We point this out every single day. There's a low and a lower low. And then we have a low here and a higher low on the momentum indicators. Which one? All of them. All of them agree there's a weekly bullish divergence, okay? These are some of my most accurate plays, playing the divergence, playing the discrepancy between the momentum and the price. Let's go to the daily time frame. Daily also has the divergence. And look, pushing up past the local resistance. Are we really at 66,567 right now?
Yes, we are.
Man, a lot can change in a day or two, huh?
I can confirm we are at that level.
Hallelujah. God, I'm kidding. Guys, we're above the super trend on the daily. Hold on, we're at the resistance exactly. 66,500. All we need to do is get past 67,300 and look at that big clap gap.
That's a massive, huge gap.
There's so many inappropriate jokes that can come out of this one.
Me too, bro. You know, gaps are just meant to be filled. That's all I'm going to say, man.
Ah!
All the gaps.
So are cracks.
But what is it? I don't want to say it. Stop it, Zen Master. Keep it Zen. Keep it Zen.
So are cracks, he said. Nice. Yeah, when you like asphalt, when you're doing pavement work.
You gotta fill that crack, bro.
It's a big old gaping gap.
No,
a clap gap. Whoa, okay, clap gap. It's a clap gap. That could mean price can go up very fast, guys. $72,000.
Can I get a wad of cash?
Give this man some cash. Here we go. Here's a nice, neat bat.
Nice. All right.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My throw wasn't that off. All right.
I gotta have a fist to put this fistful of cash in that crack.
Well,
okay. All right, guys.
It does. Okay.
The ALGO.
All right.
ALGO. All right. Yeah, there's a clap gap, guys. There's a clap gap. BTC can get an exponential move to the upside. Who's ready for it? Where's the bulls?
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Yep.
Guys, the monks are aligned with the bulls and ready for action. Who's a bull? Where's the bears? You better go hiding. This may be a big move here or the best short ever.
I'm currently in a short.
Oh my God. All right. Let's do this.
I'm actually in a short.
You really are.
You know what? If he talks about positions that he doesn't open on the show, then we're not going to.
Look, it's open. Here, pull it up. Hey. Bitcoin short. Take profit. 66,145. Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys. So we got a green dot. We are a little bit overbought, though, on the daily. I got to say the daily is bullish, but extended right now. Extended. The trend is technically still down on the daily, but we're testing actually flipping the trend. Okay. And according to the super trend, if you have any weight on that, the super trend has now flipped green. Look, we broke above the super trend, and it's funny enough, we didn't close a candle up there yet on a daily. There's 7 hours left in the candle. We didn't close above the super trend, but look, they flipped the super trend. That red line has disappeared. Now there's a little green line here. Interesting. But daily a little bit extended to the upside. Overbought on the stochastics and the RSI. The VWAP still coming up. Price is just shooting up right now, but it may be a short on the small time frames if there is some weakness, right?
True.
You're good at spotting that weakness, for the tops, Dave?
I'll spot the weakness and I attack it, bro.
All right. Well, let me hurry up with the analysis so we can look at it. 4-hour time frame here. Once again, reaching. Look at a higher high. We have consistent higher lows, and higher highs consistently, and now pushing all the way to the upside. The 4-hour, my alignment time frame is pushing. It's bullish, but it's almost too bullish, right? But is there such a thing? Too bullish. Push this up through that clap gap. All right, 1-hour time frame. Here we go. Even more extended. And look, there's a red dot right there. There's a sell signal. The VWAP crossing bearishly, but the money flow still green. The trend is incredibly bullish. Once again, almost too bullish. Careful. Here we go. 30-minute time frame. I love looking at that 30-minute. 30-minute has the red dot as well. But look, stochastics already resetting, and you are respecting the trend. I call it hidden a bullish, a divergence there. And here we go. Let's go down to that 5-minute time frame. Right now, time frame still bullish, even on the small time frames, guys. Small time frames. But look, there's some bear div right there on Market Cipher. And how about on the RSI? Not so much on the RSI. A little bit there on the stochastics on the 5-minute time frame. And the 1-minute just recently lost the 200 MA, the barometer to tell us how bullish or bearish we are. Just lost it. But until we lose it on the 5-minute, I wouldn't be concerned. I tell people all that all the time. When price is pushing, when we're mid-pump, price doesn't usually start to, enter a downtrend until we lose the 5-minute 200 MA. And look, we've been well above it ever since like 8 a.m. yesterday. Look at that. Consistently above it, just melting the faces of the bears. All right, so it makes me want to be. It makes me bullish, and I am bullish overall. My new lease on the narrative that I just built on the top-down analysis. So I'll say this: I'm bullish long term, and on the high time frames, for BTC, the potential bullish move to fill the clap gap. I am bullish. I'm position bullish. I'll show you all my positions that are in profit right now.
Okay.
But at the same time, market structure is, according to scale. And if we go to the small scale on the 1-minute or the 5-minute, maybe there's some weakness and there is a short to be had here.
Okay.
So you may see me short today, even though I am bullish. It may make no sense, But it does make sense if you think about it in terms of scale. We are overextended. You know I like overextended plays.
True that.
All right, so there's your top down. Your top down to the clap down. I'll take a look at the casino really quickly. Casino, what are we doing right now? Make it live. It looks like we just finished touching the supply zone and now on the pull to the downside. Demand at negative 17. Time frames 1 through the 4 hour, all bullish. And yeah, the trades per minute is broken. They're not showing us the actual trades per minute. It's been stuck at 49.5 for 2 days now. I have no idea. The market makers are influencing the indicators. All right, there's a conspiracy. All right, so that is the casino. And I'm usually looking for shorts when we're in the supply zone. Usually looking for shorts, and you see that could have played out. Shorts in the supply zone and longs in the demand zone. All right, cool. How about the liquidity? You talked about it, Dave. You asked about it. Here's the liquidity to the upside, 5-minute time frame. Tons of liquidity to the upside. It looks like 68K, 78K is almost like, it's like almost like, you know, certain. I don't want to say certain, but very highly probable. We've just been eating the liquidity to the upside. And finally, that Bitcoin, a battlefield. What's going on in the battle for Bitcoin? Who is winning the current battle? The constant battle between the bulls and the bears looks about even right now to me. About even at the moment, but this is a very small scale. This is just about like a $400, $500 range for BTC, and the battle resets every now and then. At the exact moment, the battle is even, and the bears may even start to push. The bears may start to push. The bulls have been beating up the bears all night. Are the bears finally well rested and ready to, you know, make some progress and advance on the bulls? We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We'll check back in on the battlefield. All right, what are you guys thinking? How are you feeling? You seeing any weakness out here? Strength? How are we feeling about the market?
I took a long on Arbitrum. Where did my Arbitrum chart go? Actually, I closed it. So Arbitrum's interesting. And I think, you know, something I've been waiting for was Bitcoin to reverse, right? I wanted Bitcoin to get out of that downward trend because that bodes well for altcoins. And if you look, there's some gainers today, right? Ondo's up 13%, stable, Venice are up. So, you know, it's good, right? You know, alts are running. But here's the thing. Once Bitcoin reversed, you should see a altcoin run, like a strong one, where you get like 30, 40% runs out of a lot of alts. I think that's coming. I think that now we're kind of waiting and watching to see how far will Bitcoin's price run before it ultimately consolidates, right? Will it consolidate here at 66, 67? Will it get back up to 70? You know, I think people holding alts are kind of waiting for that, right? They want to know. Now, with that said, that means alts are about ready to pop. Why am I on Arbitrum? Why Arbitrum, right? Well, first of all, you look at, let's take a look at the 4 hour, or no, let's look at the daily here. So Arbitrum is down, right? It had a little pop here, nothing too dramatic, but ultimately on the larger scale, especially since back in May, Arbitrum's just been trending down, right? We got a little pop here, cool. But what most people aren't realizing is the Robinhood chain, which has got a lot of eyeballs lately, a lot of buzz, and you know, with due cause, Robinhood is one of the largest exchanges out here for retail, and well, they have their own chain, and their chain is built on Arbitrum. So it's an ETH. So, you know, you start thinking, I'm like, hey, let's start looking at ETH. You know, ETH has been performing quite well, right? I mean, ETH not doing too bad. I mean, you look at ETH on the last week here, you compare it to Bitcoin, you can see that
massive gains.
In brief spurts, it's outperformed. But anyways, it's compared to what it was doing, where ETH was just trending down. You know, well, that's the all-time, never mind. But you know, ETH ultimately is struggled against Bitcoin. It's traded decently with it, but you know, it's now. I think the flippening is here. I think that ETH is going to outperform Bitcoin here in the next few months. And I think that's off the back that Bitcoin is bouncing. It's seeing, we're not out of the woods in the bear market, but I think that what's likely to happen is that we have a strong performance out of Bitcoin here in the short term. I think we get a nice relief rally, a dead cat bounce maybe, and I think alts just straight rip. And I think that the Robinhood situation is an indication that people want to build on ETH, and Arbitrum is the chain of choice. So I think that if there's going to be a project that's going to rally, I believe it's going to be Arbitrum. And it's simply off of the fact that it's a scaling solution on a slow chain. It's the chain of choice for not only Robinhood, but lots of other major institutions. And, well, it's extremely oversold. And so, you pull up the weekly chart. I mean, look at this, dude. I mean, it's undervalued. It's probably, if you were to say that Bitcoin's going back up to, 80,000, you would say like, hey, what are some good projects to look at? Well, look no further than the one that's running the Robinhood chain, which is trying to RWA all their stocks. Now, think about this. If someone was going to RWA all of their stocks, what chain would benefit, or what exchange would benefit from that the most? First of all, it would be Robinhood, right? Because there's just tons of trading on there, right? Their whole strategy is to offer free trading, but just make money off of batching, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of trades per hour or per day. And that's how they make their money. They arbitrage these pennies, which add up. And so that's a massive amount of transactions, which have to be paid for in ETH if you were to RWA the whole thing. Now, you got to think, from Robinhood's perspective, if we're going to make things cheaper and easier, or cheaper on our books, right? If it was going to be cheaper for if you're a company, you say, hey, we can either use the traditional NASDAQ and pay an exorbitant amount of money, or the New York Stock Exchange, we could pay an exorbitant amount of money to trade assets, microtransactions, and just hundreds of thousands of transactions. If it's cheaper on Arbitrum, it makes sense. I think that's why they started up the chain. I don't think they started the chain because they wanted to make money. I don't think they want to launch their own Robinhood token. They don't want to. But what they want to do is save money on their massive amount of fees. And they're doing so on Arbitrum. And gas fees are paid for in ETH. So I've been keeping an eye on this, but it was in a downward trend, so it doesn't really matter what the narrative is. If Bitcoin keeps going down to 50,000, then, Arbitrum ETH, that narrative doesn't mean a damn thing. But now we're seeing a reversal. Now we're seeing Bitcoin get up to that 70,000. Now it's time to look at alts. Alts have yet to run. They're about to pop off. And if they're going to pop off, I want to be tied to the hip with the ETH ecosystem, particularly Arbitrum.
Okay. I love it.
Anyways, open it along. There you go.
All right. I got like tons of trades in the green here on my weekly, daily trades, like on the macro time frame. Looking here, my macro account, but one is pretty down unexpectedly here. Near protocol. What is going on with Near? I get it. BTC is seeing a downturn, but Near was looking good, and look at this downturn right there on the 1 minute. 5 minute, that thing came down hard. Is there opportunity, or is this the start of a bigger downtrend for Near? I'm curious. And also, what coins does the community want to see? Talk to me, community. Feel free to enter those coins into the chat. We look at Ethereum, Solana, Sui, Hyperliquid, all the good ones. But put it in the chat if there's something that maybe we're not thinking about. I'll just look at Near just really quick. What's happening? Is it just giving you a better entry? I was loving this macro structure, somewhat of a flag around the bottom, but a hard rejection at the 50 MA. And I mean, hard rejection right there. We got the PLC right below us, which should be support. You have some support from support and resistance from price. And you got the momentum sitting flat, but a green dot there, VWAP crossing bullishly again. Maybe it's just giving you a better entry. I'm bullish on Near the structure. Here's a 4 hour. Yeah, big move up and rejection exactly at resistance. Is a 30 minute. That's a big downturn right there. That may be opportunity there for Near. See, big move up, big move down. I love big moves down like that for entries. Oh, 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute looks nasty. Straight to the downside. The 1 minute. Is Ethereum acting like that? Okay, 1 minute. The 5 minute is not that dramatic, but it looks like it's about to get pretty bearish here. You lose that 5 minute 200. Usually the bigger downtrend happens there. Ethereum might start going lower. Take a look at BTC. This is BTC on a 5 minute time frame. Just give you an idea what we're looking at. Look how clear that bear div is on everything. 5 minute time frame.
15 minute too.
15 minute time frame. Oof. It's always interesting when there's such clear bear div, but the money flow is just increasing like that. And look at the divergence between the VWAP and the money flow. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
The trend increasingly bullish, but the VWAP, the volume weighted average price, increasingly going lower. We know the money flow is a lagging indicator, so maybe it's just catching up with this big move up. And the way I look at it too is it's almost like the money flow is your health meter. If this was a video game, you kind of you earn health by getting a move up, and then it's kind of like like your health bank, your health meter, and you can take hits, bearish hits, and every hit you get, you lose a little bit of health, you lose a little bit of XP until you flip it bearish, you flip it red. So we can take a lot of hits right now. BTC can take a lot of small time frame hits and moves to the downside and remain bullish, remain positive on the health meter here. But we'll see. We'll see how much of a retracement it may want or not want.
Yeah, I was looking at the 15 minute. There was some bear div on the 15 minute, but I don't know. The Stokes are pretty low. I think it's a little risky to try to get into a short right now. But when I look at this pattern, I want to short it. I just don't know where the entry is. I know where my TP would be. My TP would be right down here.
Mm-hmm.
You have some confluence with your gold pocket and your 200 MA. But we lost the 21 on the 15 minute. Right? Do we try to get in on a bearish retest around 66,570? I'm kind of torn, man. I don't know, because looks like the Stokes have all but reset. We're about to get a bullish cross. We're almost about to get a bullish cross on the Stokes. So can you argue that this bear div has already played out with this move? I don't know.
It could be, and maybe it turned it into hidden bullish. What about the 2 hour? Look at your 2 hour chart, not my chart. Go to his chart. Let him look at it. 2 hour, is that a good short time frame? How about that red dot? What do you think about this one? Extend it from the 21. Got that VWAP bearish cross. No engulfer, no bearish engulfer, but it does kind of look like a top, no, like a local top.
Yeah, it does. And it does have that wick too. Let's see what the 1 hour looks like. I'd love to see some bear div there, but we don't have it. I'm looking at these two highs, by the way, if anyone's curious. I'm looking at these two highs, and I'm kind of looking at the momentum. No bear div there. 45 minute, I mean, technically you don't, but it's pretty damn close. And then once you get to the lower time frames, you can see the bear div. It's very evident. Like look on the 30 minute, right? 30 minute bear div, and then you can confirm with the 2 hour with the red dot.
Mm-hmm.
Stokes rolling over. What does a 4 hour look like? 4 hour, you can front run a red dot if VWAP does want to cross below zero. But that 30 minute looks interesting. Also the 15, I want to see what the 21 does on the 15. This might be a good entry to get in on a short if you want to go short on a failed retest of the 21-day moving average on the 15-minute time frame. Because the 15-minute, there's clear bear div. 30-minute, there's clear bear div. Nothing on the 1 hour and higher. But do we use the 15 to get our entry and then scope out the higher time frame areas? If we go to the 2 hour time frame, right, we have our fib retracement still there. Our gold pocket sits right below the 21 MA, right, sandwiched between the 21 and the 50. I like the 200 on the 15 minute. If we are going to take a 15 minute short, I mean, the entry would be now. I don't know. Momentum looks like it's starting to reverse on the 15 minute time frame. But then again, it could be something where it comes up right? We create a bottom, comes up, and then comes right back down. So definitely aware of that. But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be looking for longs. I'm looking for shorts. I'm kind of torn on where to get in. I know where I'd get out on a short. I know where my stop loss would be, but where do I get in? Or do you just say, hey, we're close enough to the top?
Yeah.
And this would be
I got an idea.
Yeah, what's your idea?
Check this out, in a 5-minute time frame. There's a super trend that we've been respecting so far, that green line right there.
Okay.
What if we say, if we break that super trend, the moment we close a candle below the super trend on a 5-minute, we just short with a stop loss above 66,009? Because it looks like it could bounce right here. Look, you got a green dot on that 5-minute, low Stokes. It looks like it's going to respect the super trend and keep going up at the moment. But if maybe there's confirmation, if we break the super trend, the first candle that breaks the super trend, we short, right? It could be like, maybe it'll be somewhere around here. Maybe it's 66,371, and we'll zoom out. We'll use the 2-hour, like, something like this. The TP down at 63.9. That's like a 1 to 4.25.
That's pretty good.
Risk reward ratio. Yeah, maybe that'll get up a little bit more confirmation. Unless you have a better idea for, getting confirmation. Do you even want confirmation, or you want to just give it a shot?
No, I definitely want confirmation.
Okay.
I mean, I want my cake and I want to eat it too, right? I want confirmation, but also want a good entry. So is there
I'm just curious.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants cake but doesn't want to eat it?
Yeah, that saying always kind of confused me too. Like, what's the point of having cake you can't eat?
I want my cake and I also want to eat it.
What else would you do with it?
Exactly. Makes no damn sense.
I agree. That never made sense to me. I get the point, but it doesn't make sense.
I don't get the point.
What's the point?
It's like buying a Lambo and be like, I ain't driving it.
Like, you want to buy a Lambo and drive it too? Are you serious? That thing stays in the garage.
It's a show car, baby.
But yeah.
How confident are you that we're going to see another spill off on Bitcoin?
How confident? Not very confident.
Not very confident?
You mean a short-term spill off? Like what we're talking about right now plays out?
Yeah.
Damn, if I had to put probabilities to it, as of exactly right now, I would say like a 40% chance. It's just my personal, like, just my, I don't know, insights. Like, it's just my, I don't know. My intuition is the word. My intuition is telling me about a 40% chance BTC dumps right now. 60% chance it keeps going up.
Yeah, because if you look at the 5-minute, we are about to get a bearish cross, 21 crossing below the 50, and that is where we're right now tapping into resistance. So, but this is also a trend down to break up, right?
Exactly, right below liquidity. Mind you, man. Let's take a quick look at that liquidity heat map again.
I'm so confused. Help me.
You just long it, baby. Just long it. The thing is, man, flags have been so clappy, man. They've been so clappy. I've been liking extended flags, extended plays.
I mean, what do you think?
You want to talk about extended? I'm telling you, Arbitrum is looking juicy. Bro.
Show me, man. Show me the way. Are you in the trade?
Yeah, I'm in a trade. So, I mean, this is.
I hope you entered last night.
No, I entered in this morning.
You know what? Robin's not getting any trading bonuses anymore.
I literally told y'all earlier. I said I'm getting in on an Arbitrum trade.
Did you give the numbers? Did you tell your entry? Did you say your stop loss, your TP? No, you didn't. Just stay home and trade from home, bro.
I'm telling y'all now.
I'm telling you now.
What did we talk about yesterday? We're like, you're over here explaining the trade 15 minutes, and then you miss the entry, and then we're like, we should put the trade in and then announce it. I'm like, that's what I did.
How long you been in the trade for, Robin?
Probably like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes. I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. Does it matter?
Yes.
All right. Arbitrum. Flag. Here. Daily. Look at that. Now, 4 hours. 4 hour. Extend it out.
Ooh, nice retest.
Ooh, yeah.
Can we get an entry? What do you think, man?
Now, look at this. Look. This thing is, whew, this thing's looking good, bro.
Should I buy now? Buy now?
I would say yes, just because like okay, so look, you got double bottoms here that form the bat ears, right? You also got the rounding out cup. You got a pretty extended flag here, big price move to the upside. It's also not performing well, at least compared to Bitcoin. So could you see a pop there? Could be forming a cup and handle. Could be a long bear flag on the daily. Also, you got some bullish structures even on the daily going outside of that. If you look here,
ooh, that red line is a little concerning, crossing the 21 right there. But
yeah, the 50.
Well, actually, no, I'm sorry, that's the other way. The white line is crossing the red one, not the red one crossing the yellow. It's always the smaller one crossing the larger one, right? That's a bullish cross. So I would put a stop loss below that, probably below the red line if I got into the trade. You agree, Dave? What do you think?
Yeah.
Green dot.
I mean, unless it's going to be a massive one where you TP up somewhere in the.
I like it, man. I like it.
I mean, it has that matching narrative. It looks like you're forming the inverse head and shoulders here. You're at the rounding out part. So basically, on the daily, you have what you're forming is the last shoulder with a bull flag. That's on the daily. Then you go to the 4 hour and rounding out, you got double bottoms here, and now you're forming another flag here on the even shorter time frame, right? And so I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not seeing much that, and it's got the narrative, right? You got the brand new chain out here. It's got my favorite, which is the flag that kind of rounds out a little bit. So I don't know. I'm long this thing, bro.
Long it.
I'm long.
All right. Somebody asked me about my Cardano trade that I opened yesterday. Cardano. Yes. I don't care about the coin too much, but I like the chart. And this thing is cooking, man. Look, I'm up 213% right now on Cardano. ADA. Let's go. $313 on the macro account, but this thing can pay me. This thing can pay me a whole lot more than this. My TP is way up at 0.24, about 24.9 cents. It could make me $5,000 if we go the full measured move. Beautiful inverted head and shoulder here for Cardano. This thing is a winner to me. This thing is a beautiful winner on the macro there. Cardano, one of my better trades on the macro. Venice looking amazing. XLM looking amazing. Everything looking good here. Green across the board on the macro account, man. Just everything looking amazing except Near. Near, get with the program. What's going on? I vouch for you. You're making me look silly. I might even get stopped out here with this tight stop loss on Near. But the winners will pay for the losers. Looking pretty good here on the macro. We got a super chat from Poner Kills All Trolls. What are you saying? It says, what if BitBoy wasn't crazy? Dun, 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 dun. Can you play the green dot of doom? I'm playing one of those. What if he wasn't crazy? Was he crazy? Was he not crazy? I don't want to get too deep into this, man, but was he not crazy, Rob?
Who? Which one?
BitBoy.
We're all a little crazy.
I like that.
Especially if you're in crypto. You're already strange.
Do something strange for some change.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's look at the opportunity, man. I'm going to take a quick look at Ethereum. Guys, spam the coins in the chat. And feel free to send a super chat if you want to skip the queue and get priority for a deep dive into an asset coin or commodity. Feel free to put it in the chat, and super chats will be prioritized. Appreciate your support in advance.
And when are we getting our newest whale member? It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Somebody going to step up to the plate.
We need a whale, baby.
Sign up for that whale. We whale watching today. We whale watching.
Where's the whale animation, Laura?
No, you can't play it. You can't play the whale unless somebody's.
So we got to do like a whale call, like to attract the whales. Like, is there a whale mating call? Right? We want to mate. Mating call, the whale mating call. Bring the whales out. All right. Ethereum on a daily time frame, a very bullish candle close yesterday above a resistance. Now support. Green dot buy program. Look, green money flow. The money flow just flipped green on Ethereum on the daily. That is changing the trend. And also Ethereum is flirting with actually changing the trend. And not just by the money flow, but if you break above 2000, 50, something like that, we could talk about a trend reversal. If it break above 2,400, we get into like 2,500 Ethereum, we could talk about trend reversal and close in the clap gap all the way up to about $3,000. Ethereum is a 4-hour time frame on ETH, pushing. Maybe a top. Look, high Stokes, high RSI, red dot. Who is risky enough? I gotta say, man, when we're at resistance like this, especially after a big move, it's almost worth it just to take a shot. Like if you were ever to gamble, and I'm not an advocate for gambling, I'm an advocate for having an edge. But if one to ever to gamble, you gamble at resistance, hey man, you gamble at resistance with a short. And see what happens. I mean, you get clapped all the time. Get clapped on a possible high probability legendary short at resistance. It's a 30-minute time frame starting to make a flag there for Ethereum, but respecting the super trend so far. And finally, the 5-minute time frame just recently getting bearish here on Ethereum. Maybe that's the short time frame entry for a short. Let's see, what time frame would I short it if I were to? Oof, that's 7 hours about to make a bearish engulfing candle. Damn, that looks like a short ready to go. 4 hours left in the candle. We'll see. It's bullish, man. It's bullish, but I'm looking for scalp shorts and maybe a longs for coins that haven't ran yet. It's just, when we're at a top, I'm looking for shorts. We're at a local top right now, a local top. I think there's higher tops to come. That was a top, that was a top, that was a top, that's a top. There will be another top. And between the tops, there's bottoms, right? Higher bottoms, higher lows. All right, I'm in the chat. All right, Attract Abundance, good to see you. That's my good friend there, Attract Abundance. How you feeling? Or what is your bias out there, Attract Abundance? Somebody said gold and silver broke out of the descending triangle with the daily green dots. Really? We got to take a look at that. All right. Shout out to Crypto King. Bro Kiyoshi, good to see you as well. I'm going to take a look at some traditional assets. What's happening with the NASDAQ with gold and silver? Somebody said gold is breaking out. Look at the NASDAQ breaking out.
The stock market is looking good today, bro. We got everything green across the board.
What is going on?
NASDAQ up 1.3% on the 24 hours. Big move. Also, NASDAQ 100 almost up 2%. So, yeah, a lot of bullish in the there. And then all of the commodities are up. Gold up 1.5.
Damn.
Silver up 3.85%. Silver's absolutely ripping. Copper's up, but silver, what a breakout. Even oil's up. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but
okay, things are getting bullish here. Here's the gold chart right there. Extremely bullish. And look at that. Look at that move. When was that? That was last night. And that was last night. And then it retraced, looks like overnight, and then bounced this morning at the open of the Wall Street, New York Open. Wow, interesting. Gold, pretty bullish here. Let me just zoom out on gold. Is it just a move to resistance and a continued dump? I mean, gold is very bearish on the higher time frames, and we're at resistance for gold too. Look, we're at the super trend resistance, and it looks like tweezer tops. We can't just get caught up in the trend and start chasing the trend. You have to kind of anticipate the trend and look at the broader trend. Will we get rejected just like we got rejected here, just like we got rejected there and there and there? Is this just the next rejection, or is it a true trend reversal? we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together and live. That's gold. I do have silver right here. Very similar setup right there, and making moves on those small time frames. Explosive moves to the upside for silver. How about oil? Take a quick look at the oil. CL is what I look at. Yeah, even oil is bullish, man. What is going on? We're just bullish on everything right now. That's a beautiful flag on the 5-minute. Is the 30. The 30 got a big move, a little bit far from the 21, but starting to flag. So we got oil bullish. We got gold bullish, silver bullish. We got the NASDAQ bullish, Bitcoin bullish, everything bullish. Buy something, long it all. Long it all, man. What has happened to this nation, to this world? We become a nation of speculators.
Speculators, long up.
We're just gambling on everything, man. We got the Kalshi and the freaking prediction markets. What's happening? Everybody's betting on everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what we do, bro.
That's what we do. We just bet on things.
I bet.
We're betting on things to the point where it's beyond like the actual value, you know, like, is gold really worth that much? Maybe it is. I don't know. Is oil, should it be worth that much? You know, but, you know, we got macroeconomic, war happening, just everything happening at once, and people are speculating. So I'm of the mind that if anything of value is at a discount, there may be speculation and opportunity. Anything. You know, go long on toilet paper. You know, how can we speculate on toilet paper? Us as a nation and as a world, we are just betting and, you know, speculating on anything. I'll get to some more altcoins and, you know, whatever else you want to see in the chat. I'm here.
You want to take a look at virtuals?
Sure.
Virtuals is interesting. So we got a 10-minute head and shoulders that look like it's kind of played out. Maybe we're flagging right now. We had some had a little bit of bear div here on these two highs. But RSI Stokes reset, some hidden bull div. Money flow still in the green. Looks like VWAP was trending up. Maybe he wants to reverse. But does this look like a short opportunity for you, right? Does this look like, you know, two tops into maybe a trend up to break down? Virtuals to me looks very weak.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are your thoughts there, JP?
Definitely clear bear div there. Yes, that blood diamond is concerning. Let me pull it up on my chart here.
Blood diamond on the right shoulder too.
Virtuals.
And Bitcoin. Let's see if Bitcoin hit the target. No. Almost got to the 21 MA on the 10-minute. But go ahead, JP.
Okay. So virtuals is a tough spot, man. It's bullish, clearly. And you are still putting in higher lows and higher highs. The trend is intact. But there is signs of momentum slowing down. So that could mean two things. You know, is it slowing down to start falling, you know, almost like in a physics standpoint, like, right, if you toss a ball in the air, it has momentum to the upside. And then after a while, right, the gravity, you know, takes effect and it starts to lose momentum. And then what? Starts to come down, right? Naturally. So it's either going to come down because of that bearish divergence, or it'll use that slowed momentum, or at least, slowed momentum to reset and rejuvenize and be regalvanized, right, for a move up. Hidden bullish. That's why they call it hidden, right? Because you think it's bear div, but it's actually healthy for a continued move up. So for me, I don't touch it. I personally wouldn't short this until we actually take out a low. That low being right there, 0.6609, or use the super trend. Use the super trend at 0.6588. I personally wouldn't short it until we actually show just a little bit more confirmation of the trend being exhausted and ready for the downside.
Okay. Just wanted a different set of eyes on it. And man, Bitcoin is interesting. It keeps respecting that super trend on the 5-minute. It's tightening up, man. I look at Bitcoin as this range is starting to get tight. And this should break to the upside. Right? This should break to, but do we ignore stuff like this, the 2 hour? Do we ignore the bear div on the 30 minute? Do we ignore the bear div on the 45 minute and the 1 hour and the 15 minute?
We don't ignore it. We say it's an uptrend and it's strong and it shows a strong trend to the upside, and we follow the trend. The trend is our friend.
So we do ignore it.
It's not ignoring it. I'll say it is clappy to try to long here. You know, it's clappy kind of both ways. You know, this is a situation where you let those bigger trades cook. You know, those daily and weekly trades. But if I had to right now, I would be longing until we lose the super trend. You know, I would long. I would long that flag. Could I get clapped? Absolutely. But the trend is up. The trend is up, and we've reset a little bit here without, you know, too much of a violent drop. It's not even giving us volatility. We're not even volatile right now. We're just bullish. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing the shaky pump today. No shake and bake today.
No shake and bake?
At least not yet. You know, they're trying to invite you in, you know, and make it look just perfectly bullish and ready for you.
Okay. I am just skimming altcoins.
All right, who's going to be the first victim here and call a trade alert?
I'm looking at Optimism.
Ooh.
OP's interesting. Big move up into kind of an expanded channel, right? A megaphone, essentially. And this is a fair, let's see how large the range is. This is a range large enough to make money on. So I'm thinking, you know, depending on what price does up here, maybe this would be a good short opportunity for Optimism. Now, nothing I'm putting in a limit order on. But something I got my eye on, because, you know, we look something like this, take it to the bottom end of the range. I mean, you're looking at a 7.5 to 1, 5 to 1 if you give yourself a little breathing room. So Optimism looks interesting for a short, but I mean, this thing could break either way, right? It's putting in higher lows, equal to lower lows or higher lows and higher highs, right? So the expansion is, you know, the range is expanding. From what I've seen on altcoins that are in uptrends, when you see this expansive range, that move is going to be very, very big. And you just got to figure out, is that move going to be to the upside or to the downside? And I don't know, looking at the 1 minute time frame here, or not the 1 minute, the 5 minute time frame here on Optimism, seeing if we can catch any sort of divergence, any signals from our momentum indicators that give us any inkling of where this thing could possibly go. But I don't know, what are your thoughts about that, JP? What about just micro trading this range and going for a short as it rotates to the top here?
You could, not really my style. I don't really play tight ranges like that.
I mean, it's a 2% range.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not enough for me personally, but I mean, one could play a range. You know, what's the deal in range? You know, just long the bottom, short the top. Simple as that.
I'm going to have my eye on that one. Someone said Dexies. Holy shit. What happened here? Oh my God.
This is one of those veto coins, man, for a reason.
Or we short it.
No.
This thing's gonna beat to hell. Is there an opportunity here? Not so long, just short, okay? Don't freak out on me. I'm not trying to catch a bottom here.
See, in my opinion, is too. Yes, the trend is down, but it's too extended down, man. You know.
Do you remember Lab?
Oh God, this is like the veto tour, man.
Not enough extension. Wasn't extended enough because it kept going down. But yeah, I mean,
guys, help! Veto, help!
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna touch that. Okay, you win.
Kilgannon says sometimes the best play is to do nothing. I agree for the most part.
Well, then let's end the show.
No, that's not how this works. No, there's plenty of bigger plays. To me, when it's not an exact entry or exact play, zoom out. Maybe there's another strategy. Maybe there's something else. And there's other assets as well. How about this perspective? BTC on a 6-hour time frame. What's the dealing range? There's the dealing range, and we're at the absolute top of it. A great place to look for shorts, right? Just short it and put a stop loss at the top. At the top over here, above this wick.
Weren't you just telling me to long it?
Well, we were looking at what time frame?
No idea.
We're looking at the 5 minute, I think, or the 1 minute. Now I'm looking at the 6 hour. Price, trend, all of this stuff is, according to scale. Everything changes. I could be bullish on the 6 hour, bullish on the daily, bearish on the 1 minute. I could be bullish on the 5 minute, bearish on the 6 hour. It all depends on the scale. And the scale here, I'm not saying that is bearish, but it's potentially bearish because we're at the top of the dealing range. And it almost makes sense to just attempt a bigger time frame short. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's a short play, there's a long play. So this definitely looks like a short play right there. But if I, erase that and go back to the 5 minute, look, that looks like a long play to me, in my opinion. SR flip zone, the trend is up. There's a bull flag. That's a long to me. Yes, it's at the top of the range if you zoom out, but the trend is clearly up, and it can continue to go up. The trend is your friend. Follow the trend. The trend is up on the small time frames. The trend is also up on the 6 hour, but we're so extended, when you really zoom out, that, you could do a bigger short just to see what'll happen.
I'm looking at Caspa. Caspa's taking off. Is this one you get regularly? We used to have a lot of Caspa people in our community. I don't know if they're still there. If you're a fan of Caspa, put a 1 in the chat. Back in the days of no trading and more news, we would some of our best videos ever were Caspa videos.
Okay.
But this looks very interesting. So this, as it stands now on the 10 minute, you got 2 liquidity grabs to the upside. You had a trending down channel, fresh green dot. I'm trying to see if I can find any. Okay, how about this? If this 5 minute candle closes in the next minute 25 and it closes above 2865 and RSI stays where it is, that would be bear div, and I would love to short it for Caspa. But we'll see how that goes. So there's about a minute left on this chart. So I'm going to keep this one open. Going through the different time frames. Here's the 1 hour. 1 hour giving us some bear div vibes as well, although this candle just opened. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Definitely on the riskier side, but if we're going to play the bear div, the time would be now. We just want a little bit more of a push up and a candle close above where it currently is right now. Now would be essentially a double top for Caspa, if in fact this is where it stops. But look at all those yellow X's there. Bam. Is that a bottom? Trend down, break up. Small trend down, break up. Small trend down. Could we catch another trend down to break up?
Trend down to break up. Maybe. NASDAQ still pushing up, by the way, man. Everything just incredibly bullish for whatever reason. Zen Detectives, let me know what's going on in the world, okay? What's happening?
Okay, there we go. All right, that 5 minute Caspa candle just closed. Let's see what the next one does. If I were to bet, I'd bet that this thing pushes up one more time and then rolls over. But we'll see. We'll see when this 5 minute candle prints. That's a pretty big move with some volume behind it as well. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, there it goes. So this would technically be bear div on the 5 minute time frame. I don't know. When I pause, I look for I look for confluence. What are you seeing on this chart, JP?
All right, man.
Are you willing to speculate on short here?
Caspa, maybe sell it to me. I see a double top. Sell it to me.
Double top. right? You put in a higher high, but volume came down, right? You had about half the volume. This one was at 625K. This volume bar was at 300. So literally volume cut in half. You have some bear div with the high here, okay? Comparing these two highs, you got some bear div. It's in an uptrend. 21 just crossed above the 200. Things to keep in mind. Coming off of some hidden bull div that you can argue played out with this candle. Stokes pointing up, but RSI put in a lower high. Let's see what this looks like. I think this might be very speculative, but
yeah, I don't know if I could short that, man. Too small time frame. That VWAP pushing up, man. That golden cross from the 21, beautiful bounce from the 21. It even put in a higher high. Technically, that freaking double top, the right side is higher. I mean,
it's absolutely a higher high.
It's literally a uptrend, breaking out, like mid breakout. You got the yellow diamonds on market cipher B telling you continuation, bullish continuation. But of course, I'm sure Caspa is relying on BTC. BTC loses the super trend. I mean, that may just be, your bear div, higher high, and adopt it.
I agree. And honestly, if I were to take a short, I'd want to get out before it taps the 21 again, because this would be a Sammy special, right?
Yeah, but it looks like it already got the reaction.
Yeah, you're right.
From the Sammy special, yeah.
You're right.
I call that like an air hover. Like it didn't even need to touch it.
Yeah.
It just
it hydroplaned above it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, definitely speculative. I was just throwing an idea out there.
Yeah.
I'm just, again, going through the different time frames, trying to see if there's anything that I can spot out for a potential trade setup. Here's render. Any bull div on render? No bull div on render. Potentially looking to form an inverse head and shoulders, though. Isn't this a trade you got into yesterday? Right? You got into render.
I dig it into render. I cut it off early. It looked clappy.
It was a long or a short?
It was a short. But it gave some bullish engulfing candles, got above some moving averages, and I said, I cut it off. And it was a good cutoff at the time.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So I got out. A small clapping on render. Clap me! I don't remember what. I think it was on my scalper account.
Yeah, I remember. I think I remember it being a smaller trade.
Yep.
So this one's one I'm eyeing because potential inverse head and shoulders here, right? It's not formed yet. It's a little immature, and so nothing I want to park any margin into just yet. But something to keep my eye out on the 5-minute here on render. Here's Tron. Tron looks like a top on the low time frame. Tell me that doesn't look like a top that's about to just spill off.
Yeah, for sure. Class B, bear div. Yeah, multiple blood diamonds going sideways after a move up. It does look like it's testing now. A little bearish retest. We'll see if it gets back above that moving average. I mean, it is bullish consolidation, but it's losing strength and looks like a short.
It does.
And I think I got a play real quick, man. I want to show you on BTC when you get a chance.
Yeah, please, because I'm looking for one.
So I'm thinking this, man. So my bias, I'm overall bullish for BTC. So I don't want to just jump the gun super quick on a short, but I understand we're at local highs. So on the 5-minute, if we close this candle below the super trend or the first candle that breaks that super trend, I'm willing to short BTC down to the 200 moving average on the 5-minute. That's about, at the current price is about a 3 to 6. Now, if the candle closes, it may only be just about a 2.9, 2.8. We'll see. It looks like we may close it right now. Did we just close it?
No,
that's just a new candle.
Oh, there we go. It's dumping.
Damn, new candle. I got 4 minutes. I got to wait 4 minutes for the close. Are you kidding me?
Well, at that point, we'll probably
it's going to be too late. But the plan is, if we actually seriously have lost this super trend and not just wicking right now, I'm willing to short this down to the 200 MA on the 5-minute. And then at that point, I would be interested in a long, actually, a scalp long for BTC. I love a longing from the 5-minute 200 MA. It's been a beautiful bounce area. Look, sometimes we don't even need to touch it. We've been respecting that area for so long. I would be interested in the long there. And I'm interested in the short on the way down if price continues to look the way it is. And it looks like it. I'm going to start sketching my trade because, yeah, this thing looks like it's going to close below that super trend. Yeah.
I mean, it technically did. No, it technically didn't. But, I mean, you don't think your stop is too tight?
I don't think that was my true stop loss. Let me actually really sketch the trade. Give me one moment.
I'd want my stop somewhere here. It covers your new red super trend. It also covers the high here. But the problem is if you take it down to the 200 MA, you're looking at a 2.5, less than a 2.5 to 1.
Okay. Let me, here we go, 5 minute. How much time left in the candle? 3 minutes. Okay, it's looking like it's going to go lower. Let me hurry up and sketch that trade and maybe be in it by the end of this 5 minute candle, depending on what it does. So let me get that short position tool. Projecting, we close the candle there. Stop loss maybe above the 50. The 50 MA. Let's see, this is not going to be a great risk reward ratio at all. 1.8.
Terrible.
Got to be tighter. Got to be tighter, baby. Looking at like a 2.3 now. Still not amazing. And always also consider that this could really be a bigger dump, you know?
True.
This could be a bigger dump. With the correct trailing stop, this could be pretty profitable. But we'll see. Low stochastics. I'm still pretty bullish on this overall, man. So that's why I'm being so careful and, you know, very meticulous here on this trade.
Got some hidden bear div printed on the 15 minute.
He said, "Isn't that a bull flag?" It is a bull flag. That's why I'm being so careful with a potential short here. Why am I even looking at a short? Because I mean, there's a big uptrend here. There's a big uptrend, and we're at resistance on the. Is it the daily? Yeah, we're basically at resistance to the daily. I'm looking at this dealing range here. Don't get me wrong, I'm bullish on BTC, guys, but I'm willing to speculate on the short as we're at resistance. I'm speculating. If BTC wants to show me the weakness, I'll believe it. You know, if there's blood in the water, I'm a shark, baby. But so far, so good. Bitcoin bullish. I don't have to short it. Hey, I'm long. I'm long on my macro. I'm up in the long. I'm up in almost all longs right now. So
You are on Bitcoin?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll pull it up in 1 second. One moment. Let me just.
Yeah, I forgot I have a sweet trade open on breakout.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, I may want to stay in this account because that candle's getting close to closing. 1 minute left. Kilgannon says, everyone thinking the Clarity Act will immediately send price to new all-time highs need to keep in mind what happened the day the ETFs went live. Amen.
Can I get an amen?
And to be honest with you, and I'm not a narrative kind of guy. I'm not a highly speculative guy. But if I had to speculate, I would say that this pump is due to speculation from the Clarity Act. Buy the rumor, sell the news. I would think we dump when it actually passes.
I got a trade alert. Go ahead and run the trade alert.
Run it.
I'm going to pull the trigger on this one.
Attention, trade inbound.
So this is going to be a TRX short. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I'll show you guys. This is 5 minute time frame. You know, clear bearish divergence. This high to this high. I mean, that's pretty heavy there. Okay. I mean, the momentum. Not quite as steep of a drop off, but look at the difference in highs. This is almost a 0.5% higher high, and then the RSI came in lower. We're chopping up here, and I'm telling you, every time I've seen patterns like this, it is a spill off. We're close enough to our stop loss to where it's going to be a good R&R. And so the entry is going to be now. Our stop loss is going to be above. So let's go to this. Let's go to the 5 minute time frame. We're going to do entry last. Our stop is going to be above this high here. Let's go stop loss. TP is down here at 32,652. Right there, 32. Yeah, we'll just tap the 200 MA there. Should give us right around a 3 to 1. I need to bring my leverage down just a tad bit. Let's go down to 40. Let's go to 50x leverage. Bam. And then let's keep the numbers where they are at. And how How about 40 for 96? That's not a 3. That's a 2.5 to 1. Let me just go ahead and put my numbers in. Oh, I took it down to the volume level. Okay, 32,651. 32,651. There we go. Much better. How about 40 for 125? 40 for 125. Open a short. This is a TRX short. I'm just going to slide that in, and there we go. We are in a Tron short, 5-minute bear div. Looking like some cat ears. Now, I know this thing does look like somewhat bullish consolidation, but again, everything I went over and looking to bring this thing down to that volume node. As we did just also get a bearish cross, 50 cross above the 21. Keep that in mind. And so, yeah, Tron short. We are actively in the trade. So we'll see how this thing plays out. Thank you. Thank you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the overbought, oversold. Can you put bank on your list? BANK. This thing came in strong from weak to neutral. This might be a good opportunity to see if there's any continuation for a potential long. What are some things that are overextended? Well, a lot on the 4-hour. XRP is overextended. JIDO is trending up, so that might have some room to run. That's the 4-hour. Here's a 1-hour. Near protocol tailing down to oversold. Very interesting. Why is there such a divergence between near protocol and the rest of the altcoins and the market?
Good question. That's the only trade I'm down on the macro right now.
Yeah.
It was up. What's going on there?
What's going on? And I said near. Oh, anyways. There's Tron in overbought territory. Zero trash. Yeah, everything. I mean, I'm not seeing AKE. I'm not looking at that. Absolute garbage coin.
AKE.
Yeah, that one. And then Polygon. Let's take a peek at Bank USDT. See if we can find it on Bybit. There it is. Bank USDT perpetual futures contracts. This one, I believe it was the 4-hour. What is this, by the way? Let me pull up CoinMarketCap and let's take a peek at what this thing is real quick. Let's do some fundamental analysis. What is that? Is that you?
I don't know. What was that? Yeah, it was me, man.
It was you? What did you do?
Into a speculative short here in BTC. My exact plan, I just told you.
Lose the 5-minute super trend?
Yeah, super trend. Go for a short. I'll put the short in on a bigger time frame. I'm not sure how I feel about this. You know, it kind of goes against the bigger bias, but who cares, man? I mean, at the top of the range. I mean, you're short at the top of the range, right? Am I doing this wrong?
No, you're so right.
Am I doing this wrong? I put the stop loss above the wicks to the left, and look, even above the 200 smooth moving average. Very smooth.
So smooth.
So smooth.
The smoothest ever.
A stop loss at 67,543. And I entered right around now 66,406, somewhere around there. And the TP I put way down here just for whatever. It's a 1 to 7. I put a TP at 58K. That's not a true TP, man. I'm just gonna see if this thing plays out. Who cares? Risking $15 for 120 in a short or BTC. I'm bullish overall, man. But who cares, man? Just short the resistance, right?
What's that gray line?
That's that smooth moving average.
Got it.
Yeah, the 200.
And I was looking at this bank, okay, and I was like, well, what is this thing? I'm like, okay, Lorenzo protocol. Oh, Binance, shocker. It's a Binance coin. You look at the distribution, top 10% of the wallets control 77.8%. Is an institutional grade asset management platform specializing in the tokenization of yield generating financial products. And I'm like, oh, let me check out their website. And well, look at their website there, JP.
Oh, suspicious.
So,
What's so suspicious about it?
I don't know, but this thing looks like it wants to break down. It was on we got a hit on the RSI, came in from weak to neutral. And this thing looks like it wants to dump one more time, but let's see is this even on? It is 70 million in volume. Damn. That is a lot of volume. Okay. So it's got the, looks like it's got the volume. And you would assume because it has a volume, it's got the liquidity. Can we say this is a bear pennant that we could speculate to break down? Let's zoom in. Oh, this is,
It's
this
more like a classic bear flag.
Yeah, this thing is going to be, man, we're going to, I think it's going to be my next trade. There's going to be a short on this one. Waiting for VWAP to cross. That's going to give us our trigger wave short. I mean, we're at the top of the range. Now would be the time, but where do we put our stop? Let's sketch this trade out. Let's say we got in bearish cross incoming as well. Death, no, you call it a death cross, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this would be a rather large measured move because of this big spill off here. One to 4.5.
Okay.
On a fairly deeper stop loss.
And this is bank.
Bank, yeah.
Bank. Okay.
15-minute just printed the red dot. Getting rejected at the 50 MA. Stokes rolling over. Let's see the 5. 5 might get a little bid. Might get a little bit on the 5-minute, but I don't see us breaking this range. I don't know. And we were clear on the, you know what? Let me just take a peek here. Let's go bank. Because I have my super trend on BitUnix.
Let me take a look at this bank coin. Freaking bank coin. What is this? You know, we got to look at that new Ton coin, the new name now, Gram, right?
Telegram.
Somebody was telling me about it. We got to check that out later.
Okay.
Oh, after this. Bank. Ooh. But bank on a 5-minute, is this the right coin? Is actually in a bull pennant on the 5. What time frame was that? You were looking at that flag, that bear flag?
On the 5.
On the 5. Is this the same coin?
Go to Bybit.
Oh, okay. You got to zoom out. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. The biggest structure. Yeah, the biggest structure is a bear flag. But
now that you show that, there's also bear div, JP, on the 5-minute.
let me see here.
These two highs?
Yeah.
There's bear div. I'm shorting this thing. Call another trade alert. Call another trade alert. I'm taking my money to the bank by shorting bank.
Attention. Trade alert.
This one I'm going to risk. I'm not going to risk a lot. I'm going to risk a little. We are going to enter. We're just going to enter last.
Follow JP. Since
We'll keep it at 25x leverage. We'll go enter last. Let's put our stop above the 200 MA. Okay. Stop 200 MA. And then our TP is going to be down here. Fuck. Damn, our TP is going to be 00113. 00113. Damn. 0.00113. That's wild. Oh my God. How about 66 to make 300? 66 to make 300. Is that the correct 17,339? Yeah, that is correct. That's a massive measured move.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. All right. And we're going to get a better entry here as well. So we're going to risk even less.
And not enough to follow it, but I like it.
All right, there it is. There's your second trade alert for the day. We're in a Tron short and now a bank short. Now this one, it can get a violent move, so just be prepared. But clear bearish divergence here on the 5-minute time frame. We're at the top of the range. Okay, the super trend is green. Okay, so it's not a perfect trade, but is any trade ever a perfect trade? But I like it, man. I like it. And it's a really, really good R&R. We're risking $60 to make 300. What is that, a 5-to-1? Right? 1 to 5?
Sounds about right.
So, yeah. So there we go. We're in two shorts, Bank and Tron. And also yesterday, if you guys remember, we got into that Venice trade. Actually took profits on that one. 185% on the Venice long.
Good job.
Are you still in that trade?
I still am. Yes, I am. I think I have it on 2 accounts. Here it is on my Meso account. I'm up 210%.
You put that on your macro account too, right?
I did.
And you bought spot.
And I bought spot.
Damn,
Business.
my boy went triple hands in that thing. You know, you deserve some extra money for that.
Hey, let's go.
He said, "I'm not just going to trade it."
Rain on me.
So yeah.
Yeah, Venice looks good. But
Venice does look
man,
good.
are we being greedy? Should we just close every trade that's in profit right now? What's going on? Are we still bullish? Will BTC pump? Will we dump?
I mean,
we need clarity.
I'll never be sorry for taking profit, bro.
We need clarity, man, and not to act, okay? We need actual clarity here.
Not to act.
And by the way, we got a lot of gifts right now, like tons of gifts. Brokyoshi sent in a high five. Thank you so much, Brokyoshi. And there was a bunch more there.
More like a Richie Yoshi.
High five, yeah, and some other stuff, some jewels, some 100s.
You know what they do with jewels, right?
What did they do?
You make jewelry out of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They sent to let them cook. So let's send some more jewels. Can somebody send me an Unk alert? People been calling me Unk. Can somebody send the Unk? We got the Monk Unk here.
The Monk Unk.
I'm the Monk Unk.
The Monk Unk.
I'm DJ Budamain.
So you know, I always sit back and I think I'm like I'm short. You know what? You know, you come in, you do your charts, and then you have your bias, right?
Yeah.
I'm iffy on my bias in the beginning, and then once I get in the trades, I sit back, I'm like, okay, I'm in too short, so obviously my bias is short for the day. So yeah. Also, currently also in a sweet trade, a sweet long. This is more of a macro, as you can see here. I do have a deeper stop loss. Yeah, that's a pretty deep stop loss actually. Why did we get into this one again? This one was no. I'm not trying to be funny. It was a
head and shoulder.
It was an inverse head and shoulder. Yeah. Okay, good. I was like, okay, why did we get? Okay, yeah. Now this looks good, man. This sweet, I think is gonna pop off, and this would be a pretty big trade. This would almost get me funded. This is 900 to make 3,100. So it's a much larger trade. My target on this one, I know your target, JP, was what, $1.80 for your macro sweet trade?
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Mine is $1.16. So I'm just targeting this high here, okay, on sweet. So this trade is still valid for anyone that followed. It wasn't my trade, but at least kind of my JP has his, and if he wants to speak on it, he can. But he has his TP up here at around $1.80. I'm just targeting these two highs for mine. High number 1, right, where we had that tiny relief rally after the big spill off, and then high number 2, where we did break the 200 MA, we closed below it, we broke above it on a wick, closed below it, and then attempted to put in a higher high, failed. That is where price stopped, and that is where my TP is on this sweet daily long trade. So currently in 3 trades. 1 is a macro long, 2 are micro shorts. I would say bank is maybe mezzo short, but I mean not risking too much. I did move my stop up just a little bit. I hit it above the 21 MA on the 1 hour. So now we're at 80 for 300, which is still a more than a 3-to-1. So just don't want to get some bullshit stop clap. What is it called when you get stopped out? And it's
stop clap. That's
stop
right.
Clap. Yeah, we don't want to get no stop claps around here, man.
That's right.
But this bear div should play out, so we'll see. Also, this looks like a rounded top. I mean, yeah, this looks so shortable. Tell me this does not look like the best coin is short right now. You come up, rounded top. As you're on the 1 hour, JP, look at all this bear div. Every single high we put in. Every single high we put in a lower high on momentum. Every single high, big breakdown. You've lost the super trend. You're bear flagging up to break down. To me, this is an easy short. The only thing is my stop deep enough? And should I have made this a larger trade? I don't know. I'm just going to keep it where it is. If I do want to add or open a new position, I will. But I'm just going to let this thing cook.
Let it cook.
Let it cook, yeah.
Okay. What you doing over there, Rob? Be quiet, man. What's going on?
I'm just going through a bunch
Putting
of
in trades by himself.
Just looking over a bunch of different stuff.
You know, he's making money, not sharing the love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's cool stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, did you order those cameras? the motors?
No, not yet. I messaged the guy, but nothing yet.
All right. Why don't we take some community requests?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What do you guys want to see?
I'm just going to read through the chat. Also want to give some shout outs. Crypto King, I see you in here all the time. You're active in the chat. We appreciate your support, my friend. Someone said gold. Sudhir ready said gold. Paul said, is AVAX dead? I missed the funeral. Damn. Can we get the funeral? Do we have the funeral sound? What is it called? The what do they play the funeral music on? There's a name for it.
Organ?
Was it the organs?
Piano? I don't know. One of those.
Something like that.
Do we have that, Laura?
Play the organs. Does it sound like this? He was a great man. He inspired a lot of people.
No, it's not.
No, it's not it. Okay.
It's more somber.
It's more settled.
JP.
Is it a stringed instrument? I don't know. What's the saddest instrument out there?
Not that.
Definitely not that.
The man died. Womp, womp. He was a good man. Womp, womp.
Stupid ass dead.
I don't know why that was so funny. Did you look at gold yet?
Mm-hmm.
You did? Okay. Cool.
It's pumpish.
Cool. Sorry, I stepped out to use the restroom.
And BTC looking a little bearish here on the 5-minute time frame. Lost that super trend and coming down so far. Should be in the money, but man, damn, I was looking forward to a clapping.
You were looking forward to it, huh?
Say, yeah.
Okay, so we have some requests here. I got ICP, Hyperliquid, Craig, and BP Douglas. Is this the Craig you were talking about?
Yeah, that's Craig. It's my boy. What's up, Craig?
Craig, I want to offer you a mod spot. Do you want it? Yes or no? I'll make you a mod right now. We see you in the chat. JP loves you, which means I love you. And so we're looking for another mod specifically for the night streams. And so if you want to do it, my friend, let us know, and we'll make you a mod on the channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my boy Blue.
If you don't, all good, no worries, my friend. All good, no worries. And we're going to create some sort of incentives for mods. I don't know if it's going to be money. I don't know if it's going to be some sort of...
Maybe it's a trading bonus or something?
Something, yeah.
Something.
There will be benefits to being a mod. And we appreciate all the mods that are already in here. And it would mean that if you are a mod, that you would be keen to those benefits as well. And so, yeah, but Craig said, look at hype. It's dumping. I can look at hype.
Oh, I'm all hype right now.
You are?
Crazy.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
There you go. It jumped off of cliffs. Free falling.
Holy shit. What happened? Is there news?
Free falling. No, Hyperliquid apparently been doing this a lot lately. It's been very... I
mean, has it? I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm genuinely asking.
It's been very clappy. Yes. Let me go to like maybe a 1 hour. Show you how bad hype has been dumped. Look at that big dump. That thing has been dumping. Yeah, dump, pump, dump, big dump. There's a small retracement to resistance and a dump again. Hype has been in a bigger downtrend ever since it lost the level on the daily. You know, it used to be in this beautiful ascending triangle.
Huh.
It used to be in this beautiful ascending triangle, you know, but now it lost that level and bearishly retested 9 MA. Hyperliquid looks insane.
Insane. Sorry, I'm trying to copy your voice. I'm looking on X. I don't see anything. Yeah, this guy. This was 5 days ago. So I guess you're right, JP. This has been happening because this was posted 5 days ago.
Yeah.
What happened to hype? Did I miss some news? That's kind of me right now. What happened to hype? Did we miss some news?
The news is the charts, my friend.
I know, but okay, so we see the chart, right? There's got to be news. Where's the news? What is the news?
Where's the news?
Show me the news, and I'll show you that it already happened on the chart. I don't see anything, but Hyperliquid's been one of the strongest performers in this cycle. So with this big spill off, is there an opportunity to get into a Hyperliquid long? Let me take a peek at the Hyperliquid chart. Let me see if I can catch anything. That maybe, yeah, that's a pretty big spot. That's the 5 minute. Let's look at the daily. Let me clear the chart here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Beautiful. Is there anything else? Remove 2 drawings. Let's get rid of all of it. Okay. Here is Hyperliquid on the daily time frame. I wouldn't call that a head and shoulders, but it's... mean, it was like this, right? And are we going to extend this out to fit? No, because we need more than 2 touches here, right? So I would look something like this. So this had a breakdown. So this thing was in a bull pennant, and I remember longing this thing, and I think I got stopped out of it, and it makes sense. And now it looks like it's bear flagging, at least on the daily. We did just get a green dot printed, but money flow is about to get into negative territory for the first time since the beginning of April for Hyperliquid. That's the daily time frame. Let's go to the 10-hour. Look at that clean 200 MA rejection on the 10-hour on Hyperliquid. Wow. I mean, does it get more perfect than that? We had confluence with volume 2. Oh my God, that was a perfect short entry there. Okay, so what's the measure move on this one? Has it fully completed? So let's see. Bear flag, breakdown. Is there enough room for us to hop on this train with a stop above? Not quite. That's it's a 1 to a 2.3 trade setup on Hyperliquid. Let's go to the lower time frames. It's a 6-hour. 6-hour fresh red dot. Stokes high rolling over. Looking for any potential bull div. Nope. No bull div on the 6-hour. Let's go to the 4. I mean, give me a confirmed close on a lower time frame, because this would be a bear flag breakdown, and we enter maybe on a bullish retest, on a bearish retest. 30-minute already lost it. 45 minutes losing it. 15-minute close below yellow manipulation X hidden bear div. I need an entry. I need it. Look at all those yellow X's.
You need the short hype. You need to short it.
Not that I need to short it, but if I want to short it, I need an entry. And I'd love my entry to be up here. But I was looking for a confirmed close below, because look at the 6-hour here. And I don't know how deep you got, and I don't think you got too deep into your analysis. The daily, or no, it was I think it was a 10-hour. 10-hour is about to print a short trigger wave here. Okay, it's about to print a short trigger wave. Look at that perfect rejection on the 200 MA on the 10-hour. And then I was just looking for a confirmed candle break below this trend line. Okay, this would mean that the bear flag is going to play out. Okay, and this measured move again would bring us down to around $50 even, and an entry there, stop above the high. That's a damn near 4-to-1 trade on a Hyperliquid short going with the trend.
Hmm.
What do you think about that?
I like it.
You like it enough to put it in a trade?
Maybe. I'm looking at the daily. Maybe this is similar to yours, but what if you entered somewhere around now? Maybe there's a better entry on the small time frames, but stop loss right above the daily candle, right at like 63.99. Mm-hmm. Entry now. Take the TP down to the 200 on the daily down to like $44. That's a 1 of 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a 1 of 5 from the bearish retest off the 9 MA, the orange line. If you want a short Hyperliquid, could be a move.
Can we get a better entry, though? That's my question.
You can always get a better entry.
Yeah, but this thing looks very dumpy. 61,211 is the entry I'm targeting. Let's see what that looks like. Let's go to Hyperliquid.
Yeah, I agree. 61 something.
Okay, Hype 61,211. Let's go 61.2. Stop loss would be above this high, right?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the TP was where? The daily 200 MA?
Yeah, that's what I put it. Daily 200.
I'm just going to put it where my measure move was, 50.8. 50.8.
BP says, do not do it. Do not do it. Why not, BP?
That's 100 to make. It's 109 to make 450. 140 to make 430 if we didn't know. I'm going to put in a limit order and I'm going to leave it open till we're done with the show.
Okay.
So it's technically not a trade alert because I can cancel it. But it's a limit trade I'm looking to get in. If this thing does not fill before the show closes, then I'm going to cancel. In fact, I'm going to move that down to where the 21 MA is on the 4 hour. So 116 to make 450, almost a 4.5 to 1 trade setup. And then if you hear the ding, it's chances are it's probably this trade getting filled. But if we don't get it filled by the time the show is over, then I'm probably going to cancel it and reevaluate. So yeah. That's all I got for Hyperliquid. Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to was it Sincere? Sincere, are you here? One of our community members. Me and him both were looking at Gram last night, formerly Toncoin. And that thing has been brutally beat down, man, and extended in the way I like to see. Big move down for Gram, and it had this like kind of V for volatility, which kind of made it look like an imperfect kind of Adam and Eve type of thing there. And we're looking at it last night. It was way down here at $1.43, and I don't know. I was skeptical. BTC was pumping, but it was starting to become the witching hours, the Asian hours. Time for bed. Am I really gonna put in a long on a coin that's been dumping? And then go to sleep. And I wanted to wait to the morning, and to the shows, specifically to reevaluate this thing. And this thing took off. Sincere, are you here? Are you in the money? Are you in the money? We were looking at this thing. This thing broke out. The moment, look, it got above that 200 MA, explosive candle to the upside. How much percentage of a move is that? That's a huge 8% and like 9% move for a Gram, but now flagging. Is it ready for another move? Bouncing off the 9 so far, not even waiting for the 21. That thing is pretty bullish as of now. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get the best angle here, the best scale to show you what's going on.
That looks very bullish.
Yeah. Wow. See, that's what I don't know, man. I don't like putting in trades before bed, but at the end of the day, man, I mean, is that just speculation as well? Saying I have to wait till the morning, I have to wait till the market open to see what happens. I mean, it just seems like a good idea generally, but in this case, I actually missed out on opportunity, right? By not just trusting the charts, but what a move. Look at the volume. Gram, did anybody catch this move? Sincere, where are you? What a move. What else is looking like this? What else is getting a recent move to the upside after a big downturn? Talk to me, folks.
I don't think we're going to get this Hyperliquid entry. This thing is dumping. It's dumping fast. Yeah, look at that. Look at that hour candle. And the 10 hour is about to give us a red dot. I'm getting FOMO. Come here, Frank. Should I slide my slider up to the market order right now?
Just get in there, bro. Stop being scared.
Hold it tighter, man. Hold it tighter. Hold it tighter. Squeeze it.
I want to get in. Okay, I'm going to wait 5 more minutes.
Okay.
5 more minutes. I'm not going to do it right now. 5 more minutes. Anyways. Rob, why don't you take a look at something, man?
Okie dokie. Just been keeping an eye on Bitcoin, man. And, I know we were talking about doing some shorts here, but I don't know, this thing's rounding out here a little bit. It's on the 5 minute, on the 1 hour, on the 1 minute. Also got just potential kind of like a double bottom here. I wanted to go. I want to lean short, or I was thinking short, but now I'm questioning the direction of Bitcoin. I think there might be a breakout to the upside here. Yeah, and then you look at the 4 hour. It kind of screams breakout, right? It screams pullback, right? You got a lot of green candles here. So it seems logical, especially no, man. This is that area of resistance that we had. We put in a red candle. Oh, here we go. Ooh, there's some freaking big red candle there on the 1 minute.
Jeez. Damn, what the hell just happened? Someone got liquidated.
Yeah.
What does the battlefield look like? There had to have been a liquidation, or the casino.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, I'll pull it up right now. Here we go. Casino and Battlefield. I'll give it to you both here. Make sure the casino is live. Oh, bearish condition. That's a sell signal. That's what just went away. It just went away. But there is was a bearish signal on the casino. And are we still in a pull to the downside? Yes, there it is. It's back. The bearish signal is back. That's a very accurate signal. But look at all the orders coming in. Is it bullish orders? Is it bearish orders? Either way, it looks like the order book is lighting up the BTC. We got to look at liquidity. We got to look at the battlefield. Here we go. Big downturn for BTC. Look at the volume. Damn. The bearish volume with the liquidity to the upside. It doesn't care. It's going to do what it wants to do. Let's go ahead and look at the battlefield. Where's the battlefield? What's happening with the war? The Bears are in control, and the Bears win. The Bears win the current battle, but there will be a new battle, and I think I need a stronger computer here. Here we go. This is very graphic intensive.
That was me yesterday.
A new battle now. A new battle. Who's going to win, the Bulls or the Bears? The Bulls pushing, but the Bears are feeling emboldened by that recent win. And there's a big battle to be had here. And we got the Bulls pushing back, the Bears pushing as well. There's a big tug of war here. Who got the bigger guns? Who has the more troops? Who will win this battle? We'll keep a close eye on it on the battlefield. Look at the Bulls pushing. Bulls pushing, close air support inbound. All right. Anyway, guys, I see a trade. I see a potential trade I might take here.
Give it to me.
And it's not on the asset that you may think here.
Okay.
Let me turn down the sounds of the
Palladium.
Casino, please. Definitely not Palladium. Let me get to oil. What time frame is that?
You're always trading oil, bro.
Oh, yeah, I love some oil, man. All right.
Like we're talking like natural gasoline oil, or we're talking like baby oil, like like a Diddy party.
We're talking both, man. Okay.
All
right. Let's see what we got. A nice flag there on oil on the 5-minute time frame. Look, recent bullish move and consolidation. I like consolidation. Are you a fan of consolidation, Dave?
Yes.
All right, me too, man. Let's see what we can find here. Sketching a quick trade here for you. If we entered now, what if I put a stop loss there? Can we justify that stop loss with the bigger move? Let me see here. Look at the 4 hour. Where is the resistance? Is there a clap gap? There's certainly some type of clap gap here. Bring the trade up. So about that makes it about a 1 to 8. Damn. Let me see here. I want to be realistic, though. I want to be realistic. Hold on. Make it tighter. Make it tighter. 1 to 5. I like that. I like that rounded bottom there, too, right? Rounded bottoms, pay the bills. Not too bad. But it could be a double top. Careful on the 1 hour. But go to the 30-minute time frame. Zoom in. There is the consolidation. Maybe, in the bearish case, it could just touch that 21 first. And maybe that's the play. Maybe it takes some patience. But I'm looking at the trade. It's a flag. I just don't know if the flag is ready yet.
I'd be so quiet.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Man, I'm getting intimate with the trade here, okay? I'm trying to really figure it out. All right, let me see. I think I like the 30, man. I might want to let this touch the 30. Maybe a limit order at the 30-minute 21. Stop loss below the 200, right? You like that?
I like that.
Like that, yeah. I like that.
Be quiet.
Oh man, and that could make it like a freaking. What's the risk reward? Hold on, bring this together.
It's an 8-1.
It's 8-1. Is that what it is? Why is it so big, man?
That's what she said.
1-6. 1-6 risk reward ratio.
Oh, we were talking loud now?
Oh, yeah, let's get loud again.
Okay.
I like the oil trade, but it's just not ready, guys. I just spotted opportunity, but it looks like it wants to touch 83.75. If it does, and if it still looks bullish to me, man, I'll take it. So I can't, I'll give you the numbers for the entry, maybe 83.77, stop loss at 82.75, TP all the way up at 90.62. Whoa. Somebody got into a trade or stopped out. Did I get clapped out?
No.
Oh! No, I didn't. Was that my TP? No. Absolutely. Look at B.
It was me.
What was that move?
It was me, dude.
What'd you do? You got into oil? What'd you do?
Hyperliquid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you FOMO'd in. Okay.
Yeah. Close enough. 50 cents off.
Yo, but how about that BTC move? We know it was dumping, but I didn't know we wicked like that.
Yeah, that was massive, bro. Like I looked at my Tron trade. My Tron trade was up 80%. And now it's flat. And so something happened, and you got to ask yourself, I mean, sure, in the short term, there was enough buyers.
Yeah.
But does that, I don't know, does that trigger some algorithms or something? I don't know.
Something. But look, that sketch played out like perfectly though. Look, with that stop loss and that TP, that would have been a full hit.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
Remember that was the play to come,
minute, right?
Yeah, just come down to the 200 in May. I'm still in that trade. Hold on. It's a very small trade though, man. It's so small. I'm up 59%, but it's so small, man.
Damn, take it, profit, bro.
Yeah, take my $3. Woo!
Do it. That's a quicker oatmeal, bro.
My one concern is we did bounce exactly where I was thinking would be a good entry for a long. You know what I mean? So there may be a buying wall here. We'll see how strong it is. And actually, maybe not the casino, but the battlefield may help with this. How strong is the buy wall? There's a $38.8 million buy wall and a $36.7 million sell wall. And here we go. About dead even right now in the current battle. Give you some sounds there. About dead even in the current battle, man. This battle is forever going between these Bulls and the Bears.
Forever, ever? Forever, ever?
Forever, ever.
By the way, that Hyperliquid was a trade alert, just so everyone knows. Obviously, it was mapped out, and we just decided to enter it. So,
all right. So yeah, BTC looking clappy on a small time frame. Looking bearish on a small time frames, but I'm still bullish overall. So this all makes sense. No surprise at all. Nasdaq is still reaching for the stars, but man, bear div. A little bit on that stochastics. Reaching for the stars. Gold and another bull flag. Silver going sideways.
that looks like a...
You can go back to silver. What are you looking at? A V for volatility, inverse head to shoulder. What are you looking at?
All of it.
All the above. Yeah, I agree. Solana right here on the 5-minute time frame, getting a bit dramatic. I'm in a Solana trade, about to be in down draw if this continues.
You're in the long?
I'm in a long, yeah, macro long, that daily time frame long for Solana. Still looks good. But look at resistance to 21. Guys, we're at resistance on multiple time frames. And resistance is where you're short. I'm sorry. Even when you're bullish, you got to short it. Take a chance and short. I'm in the money because of the short.
I'm in two.
Free yourself.
3 shorts.
Right? Free yourself of your bullish bias. Your bias means nothing. My bias means nothing.
Also, think of it this way, especially if you're holding that asset in spot, what better way to hedge than to just make some money shorting?
I agree.
And if you really believe in that project, then just take the money you're making from it and someone's having a CGI over there.
Screen went black.
How do we have
I've been timed out on my trading.
how do we have $8,000 camera rigs and 5 of them, but we have shit computers?
Yeah, what are these mini computers? Why
What are we
everything got to be
doing?
mini,
that
man?
one rushes, that one freezes.
You
this
want a
one-
giant desktop under there?
Can we?
Mr. The fans are too loud. We need 7 fans on a giant desktop.
Oh God. I don't know, man. I don't know. In a perfect world, we have a separate cooled room with freaking
all the computers.
Just racks and racks of just computers, super machines.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what? We should buy a quantum computer for us.
Yes.
And then trade with that. What do you guys think?
I love it, man. I love it.
Let's go ahead and set a goal on YouTube. And if we reach the goal, we'll get a quantum computer.
Does that exist?
No.
The goals or quantum computer? You can set a goal.
Quantum computers.
How about 50 super chats of $100 or higher? We'll get the quantum computer.
We're still on our. We're still whale watching today. I was hopeful we get a whale today.
Well, you want a whale member?
Yeah, whale member.
Okay.
Where are my whale members at?
Where are the where members?
Where are the whale members?
We're looking for whales. Who wants to join the congregation as a whale member? Laura, hit the organs. That's right. Welcome to Sin City Crypto, okay? We welcome everyone, especially someone with the dignity and the stature to be a whale, a.k.a. a usher, or maybe a bishop in the congregation. We're looking for staff members. Now, not actual staff, but you know what I mean? Like, an elevated member in the congregation.
An usher or a bishop? Did you really just say
I did say that, yeah. An usher. You know what ushers are?
You know, the first thing I thought was, yeah. And then I was thinking about chess. I'm like, where are we going with this?
Ushers help people to their seats. They usher people in,
But how do you go from one end of the spectrum to the other? One runs the church. The other one is a $12 an hour employee that just walks people to their seats.
Usher would be like level one.
He said you're on the spectrum, bro. That's cold, bro.
Who's that? That me?
I feel like we're all on the spectrum. You're definitely on the spectrum.
I might be.
I'm on the spectrum. Shit, I got. Guys, come on. We got a goal, man. 50 super chats of holy shit, what just happened? 50 super chats of $100. We'll get a quantum computer. Come on, guys. It's only 5K, man. Somebody do it. It's a joke. Obviously, I don't think that's going to happen, but, A for effort, right? Okay. Why don't we take a second to do a trade review? We'll start with Rob first. Rob, what trades are you in?
What trades am I in?
Did you ever get into your Arbitrum?
I'm in that Bitcoin short.
Okay, so that's paying you. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bitcoin short, that's up. And what's the other one?
I just did a quick little bank short. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just playing around with the charts.
Okay.
Just wasting some time.
Okay.
I got $8 on one side, 10 on the other.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right, here are the.
I just needed some action,
Got it.
It's one of those micro trades.
Okay. I am in 3 trades, all shorts. I'm in a Tron trade that's up 3%. Still like the trade, right? Nothing to change my kind of my setup or nothing invalidated. I'm in a hype short, okay, that I'm pretty much break even, and then the bank short. Still in the bank short. This one's going to require some patience. We might get some BS wicks to the upside, but ultimately I think this thing falls and it falls hard. And so 3 shorts, and my current position is I am up $11, up 4%, up 7%, and down 58%. But this one is very low margin. So yeah, but I think this Tron trade is going to pay me. It's going to pay me first. This, I think this trade's going to pay me first. This one is 42 to make 123. So right around a 3-to-1 trade. I feel confident in the other ones as well, but you never know. What about you, JP? Where are you at with your trades?
I got so many trades open. I'll show you. But first, we got a whale member, Broke Yoshi.
We do.
Did he just upgrade his membership? Is that what just happened there?
But he's been a whale member for 50 months.
So what is that? Is that a super chat? Like, what is that?
No. That's just.
It's not an anniversary.
It's a reminder.
It's a reminder that this man has been a whale member for 4 years.
Yeah, but you can just purchase a reminder? Like, what is that?
No, they send it every round number. So it's an anniversary.
So you're telling me that's random?
Yeah, it just so happens.
I'm not believing that. We just did all this about looking for a whale member, and then freaking 1 minute later, Broke Yoshi has a whale member for 50 months. You're telling me that's random?
I'm kind of with JP. I don't know if it's random.
It is random.
Brokiyoshi, explain that, man. This is hurting my head.
It's free every month with a membership.
Oh, okay. You could just get like a free, like, kind of. It's almost like a super chat. It highlights you.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Is that what it is?
That's what it sounds like. And it just shows how many months you've been a member for. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, 4 years, man. Broke Yoshi, appreciate you, bro. Love you, man. I haven't used my membership chat for the month yet. Oh, okay. So they get one a month. Okay.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, we appreciate you, man. Okay, so your trades, please. We're
all right. So, I got 3 different accounts here. Scalp accounts. I have 2 trades open right now. I got somehow I got a WorldCoin long still open that's in the money, up 45%. I kind of want to put some risk management on this one, though. I just don't got confidence in it. I mean, it does look like a bull flag, but I don't know. I just raised my stop loss. If you've been hearing those dingy sounds, ding, ding. Okay, move my stop loss up on that just in case BTC continues to dump.
Was that you?
That was me, yeah. Do an example.
Okay.
There you go. And we also have a BTC short. You saw me put in the short. I mean, up 80% on my ROI. Very small margin over here. Yeah, the BTC trade is playing right now to the downside. So those are my 2 trades on a scalper account.
I should have followed you on that. Why did I not follow you on that 5-minute short?
I don't know, man. I'll show you my Meso trade accounts in one moment.
I usually follow a majority of your trades. I didn't follow that one. Why?
I don't know. You were focused on Hyperliquid.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking myself.
Okay.
Yeah, only I can answer that question, not you.
Okay. All right.
But Bitcoin right at the 200 MA on the 5-minute. Is it going to get a bounce? Is it going to continue to fall? That big wick, look at that clap gap on the 5-minute time frame. This thing is likely to bring us down to 65.5. We do have a little bit of volume coming in right around 65.9, which I'm assuming we'll get a big move down. We'll catch a small bounce, come back, get rejected off to 200 MA, and then come back down to that next volume node, which is at 65.9. Excuse me, 65.5. And so if that happens, I would love if the bearish structure remains intact, I would love to get in on a bearish retest of the 200 MA, put my stop above the 236 and take it down to that volume node at 65,500 for a 5-to-1 short on Bitcoin.
All right, this is my long entry I was talking about. Remember 5-minute, 200? I might give it a shot, man. I don't care. Just give it a shot. 1 minute, just take a quick look here. Bearish consolidation, man. That's horrible. May have to wait till we get above that 21 there on the 5-minute. But
Don't be scared.
I mean, it's hard to 1 minute.
Do it.
Don't be scared?
Don't be scared.
All right, well, let's do it then.
Okay. Proud of you, man. Oh, damn. Okay. All right.
All right, trade alert, clap alert, let's go.
Trade alert, schlong. You're schlong.
Attention. Trade inbound. That's right.
This is a schlong, right?
Attention.
I think you just broke our system.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it manually.
Yeah.
Trade alert. All right.
Are you going long?
I'm going long. Yeah, I'm going long.
No, I just reversed my my Bitcoin trade.
There you go. This was the plan for the start, remember?
Yep,
Dump it to the 200 and then long it.
You did say that. You did
So
say that.
I'm now longing it on the 205 minute. Let's go. I'm longing it on the 200 MA on the 5-minute time frame. If I get clapped, I get clap. I'm cruising for a clap and clap me. I don't care. Let's go.
I've never met a man who's so excited to lose money.
Said I'm cruising for a clap.
Gotta learn how to lose.
Doesn't mean you want to lose. Doesn't mean you're excited to
tell
lose.
the truth. All right. I love being a loser, man.
Fucking loser. Just kidding.
It's the best way to learn, man. All right.
Very true. Did you fart?
No. That, as funny as that would be, I just moved my chair.
Got it. Mm-hmm. There's one person who does like to fart around this place.
Hola.
There he is.
Anybody else want to be a well member here? Okay, a well and get an honorary. I don't know anything. I don't know.
You get a cool animation.
Yeah, cool animation.
You don't get to see it unless you subscribe to it. We don't run it.
It would give you a shout out. We give you a clap trophy. I don't know. You'll be very honorary
Clap
here.
trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Clap trophies.
Yeah.
Who wants to be a well? Be a well, baby. Come on.
You really, we're really pushing for that whale member today. Somebody's got $25.
Tell them what they get, Rob.
We're gonna reel in a whale, man. Come on.
We'll do the congregation organ sound.
No, what benefits do they get for being a whale member?
Oh, there's no benefit.
There got to be benefits. Come up with benefits. I'll buy you a hot dog or something. I don't know.
Don't buy a hot dog.
You and Glizzy's, bro.
I'll sing you some tether to buy a hot dog. Lunch on me.
Costco hot dog, only $1.50. All these guys.
I love Costco hot dogs.
I know
man.
you do. Yeah.
I freaking love it.
They're good.
Yeah, even Rob knows. There you go.
You like ballpark hot dogs, don't you?
No, I'm more of a Nathan's kind of guy.
Nathan's pretty good. What about Hebrew National?
Oh, yeah, that's the best back in the day. Yeah, I love that Hebrew National, man.
Yeah. Okay. Bitcoin getting a bid here on the 5-minute, man. That long you put in, you're welcome, by the way. You're welcome. I should get some credit.
Why am I thinking you?
Because I said, just do it. Remember? And
You pressured me. That's
yeah, you're welcome, bro. Unless it breaks down, then I'm sorry.
you pressured me to follow my plan, so thank you.
Yeah, but you needed the nudge, and I gave you the nudge. I deserve some credit for it. Unless Bitcoin rolls over, then that's all on you, man,
Well, let me just also watch this short. Maybe it's time to close that out, too. I didn't hit the reverse button. I just opened it.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
We got a whale member.
No way. Let's go. Let's go.
Trap God.
Road animation.
That's how we do it, baby.
There she blows.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll it again. We got another one.
Oh, we got another one? We got to wait for it to refresh on us.
Upgraded membership.
Can't just spam the button.
Was already a member, has upgraded to a whale member. Roll it again.
That's right.
That's one.
We got Big Steve up in the house.
There she
New whale
blows.
member.
Ah, she blows.
Arg, she does blow. Damn, we're getting nicknames over here. Notorious B.I.G. said, Dirty Dog Dave, Sausage Rob, and Glizzy Monk.
I'm Glizzy Gliz. We need more celebration. Give us the confetti, Laura. Come on. We got multiple whales in here. We need more whales, okay? We need killer whales.
We got whales. We got
need
glizzies.
Sperm
We
whales.
got monks.
We need
We got
blue whales,
sausages.
red whales, freaking orange whales, Bitcoin whales.
There's no red whales, man.
No red whale. Okay. Some type of whales. Gray whale. No.
There's just whales, man. They're whales.
How about that humpback whale, bro?
Hey.
What is going on today?
We love the community. All right. Welcome to the congregation.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Yes.
That deep voice you go into, is that just natural, or do you purposely like go in and out of that?
So there is a button internally for it, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in my regular natural voice, kind of like this, talk like this normally, but when I get into my radio voice, I enunciate.
Yeah.
Enunciate.
All right. Give me a trailer for tomorrow's episode. You got to bring the suspense on next episode.
All right.
Yeah. Give him the camera.
All right, tomorrow, in this episode of Sin City Crypto, we bring you the trades, we bring you the claps, we bring you the licks, we bring you the action. Something like that, I don't know.
This man's a natural. Can we clip that? I wish I had a voice like that.
Yeah, so it's not far from my normal voice, but it's definitely more enunciation. And I did some research on this, man. For some reason, yeah, seriously, in broadcast, you ever wonder why a lot of news anchors sound the same?
Kind of, yeah.
That cadence, that same enunciation is because back in the day, the radios, it wasn't that clear. It was very raspy, and you had to be very clear and enunciate every word to hear and understand. Okay, so it's like that slow cadence and every single syllable pronounced so you can hear me over the broadcast.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, learned something new today. Thank you, JP. Really appreciate it.
But but I also have my hood voice. Okay, we get it on and get it popping up in. No.
We hood up in this mother. What?
Okay.
Set it off in this mug.
Sounds like Optimus Prime.
Set it off in this mug. Set it off. Set it off.
Hit that like button if you haven't. If you're having a good time here, hit the like button. We got money flying everywhere. Trades in the green. I got a long and a short in the green.
Just thinking about Rob and how his voice changes.
WorldCoin going up.
Just go ahead and say it, bro.
Okay. We got a lot of black clients in the studio, okay? And Rob he adds a little twang in his voice when he's speaking to our African-American clientele. It's just hilarious. It's very, very funny.
Well, okay. Let me explain something to you. I'm from the deep South, the heart of Virginia, right? And so
why don't you talk like that all the time then?
Well, let me explain something to you. Okay.
Explain yourself, please.
When I first moved out here to Vegas, everyone always made fun of me. They're like, "Why do you talk like that? Why you talk like ghetto country?" And I'm just like, well, you know what? I was a minority in my middle school and minority in my high school, and so all the jobs I held, I was one of maybe 2 or 3 Caucasian individuals. Anyways, when I talk to my African American brothers, they're just like I'm like going back home, man,
Yeah.
and it brings back like memories, and I just feel it at ease speaking in the way that I was raised when I grew up, and so I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not trying to like fit in. It just naturally you know what I mean? Like it just naturally just reverts back to like the same style of language I had when I was 20 years old. Surrounded by large black community. That's what Norfolk, Virginia was about, bro.
Yeah, Norfolk.
Rob has an honorary black card.
Okay.
And not issued by me, somebody else apparently. I'm honoring it, okay?
No, it's like a faded tattoo. It's there, doesn't ever go away, but it's definitely
Love to see it, man.
Yeah.
Also, Dusty said, very AOC of him.
Oh. Yeah, she does do that, doesn't she?
She does, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people code switch.
So does Kamala Harris.
Oh, yeah, she's good at that. Yeah.
Really, really good at that. Okay.
how dare you celebrate Christmas? How dare you?
Mrs. Vice President, what would you tell Iran if they wanted to strike the U.S.? Don't. Anyways, let's get into JP.
What's up?
You were looking at NEAR and you said, is there an opportunity? That was about an hour ago. So I ask you, JP, NEAR, is there an opportunity?
All right, well, let's take a look at it. Here we go. NEAR. Ooh, look at the 30-minute. There's opportunity right there. Look how extended that is to the downside. It's extended. Is there bull div? I mean, there's tweezer bottoms. I love when price has an uptrend and then has an extension to the downside. In fact, can we get a quick fib on that move? That's probably like an 80% fib.
Just going to ask you. Literally just going to ask you to
Let's do it from the bottom to the top.
Make it drop.
Yeah, that makes sense. 786. And then what's this right here? So that's like a 85. And that's POC. It bounced to the POC. Look at that local range. I like that bottom. I gotta say, there may be the opportunity right there.
Well, let's see the lower time frames. Is there any divs or anything?
Yeah, bull div. Let's see. Nothing right there. 5 minute. Okay, the 5 minute has the div right there.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We just reclaimed the 21, right?
Yeah, let's
go back to the 5. You just reclaimed the 21.
It did.
Call it.
All right, call it.
I mean, unless you don't want it.
I do like it. I like it on a 30-minute time
I'll take the trade alert if you don't want it.
I like it, man.
Okay,
I like it. Call it.
Give the man a trade alert.
Attention.
We're all following, Rob included, right, Rob?
Whatever.
Exactly.
Trade alert.
Just go ahead and open up your account and go pull up NEAR protocol.
All right, let's see.
NEAR protocol.
All taking it.
I'm doing that on Breakout as well.
We're all going all in on NEAR protocol.
Am I going short or
We're longing NEAR.
the whole portfolio?
The whole, well, no. You would ask that.
How much?
Well, I did say that.
Give us the numbers, JP. We're all following you on this one, man. We're being followers.
Let me just zoom out for a second.
Yeah, hurry up, man. We're about to lose this trade, bro.
All right, sorry.
I'm kidding.
Get in right now. Stop loss right around 1.914.
Yes.
Long.
1.914 for the stop loss. Entry right now. TP top of the range 2.062. Enter last price at about 1.936 is the entry. This is my Meso account. Okay. Can we get a little hefty here on this trade?
Yeah, I'm going a little heavier on this one too.
$50 for 300.
88 to make 600. 100
No
to make
way.
700. Let's go.
No way. Let's go. I like those numbers.
The numbers are the numbers.
All right,
and we're going to go ahead and slide that thing up in this
Open
mother.
the
Let's
long.
go.
We're long, baby.
We're
Let's go. Long and strong.
We got a client coming in here in about an hour. We need to make sure we can.
we got money all over the place.
Yeah, they keep hitting me up, asking to come in early. I'm like, no.
No, we got a show to run, baby. We got money to make up in this
earliest
mother.
thing get here.
go.
12:15.
We got money to make up in this
Looking
mother.
like sapphires in here. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, and we up.
Looking like treasures.
I think we moved the markets because collectively we all went long and latest thing.
Let's go.
We running, baby.
Run it up.
Oh,
I
my
summon
God.
the power from the whales.
Wait, what?
The whale members, I draw on your energy to push this thing up to $2.01.
We need the whales, man.
We need you.
If you took this trade, put a 7 in the chat. If you took this trade, put a 7. Who took it?
Me.
Okay, put a 7, man, in there.
7.
There you go, 7.
7-11.
7. Let's go. Who took the trade?
7 even backdoor Lil Joe. See? Remember that? Who sang that song? Name that rap artist.
Sing it again.
Hit you with the 7. 7-11. 7-11. 7 even backdoor Lil Joe.
Damn, I know that song.
Picked up you. There we go. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
How is Rob more
Very much more
cultured than you
cultured.
are?
I don't know, man.
Come on, man.
Spent a lot of time in the suburbs. No kidding.
My boy.
I did know the song, but it did take me a quick second, man. I did.
Yeah, Broke Yoshi also.
What song is that?
Today was a good day.
It is Today's a Good Day. What a classic anthem.
Damn, let's go. We had, Crypto Jefe, Coach Angel, Arpad. We had Kyle Wilcox, Joseph, Mauricio, Shali, NO2, Loki, Helicopter.
put some
Panda.
respect
Hold
on
up,
his
man.
name, bro.
The Future, Holes Could, The, Francisco, and Sean, all, and Clapjack, and Beta Beto, all got into the trade. And also Ross.
And don't forget Big Rob.
And Big Rob.
We're all long together, baby.
We long.
Come
man.
on, push this thing up.
Now, I swear to God, if this thing rolls over, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
We get clapped
It
together.
looks good. It looks good.
What's the battlefield look like?
All right, it's pulled up. What's going
It's been
on
one of my
in
favorite
that
segments.
battlefield?
Real quick, this is going to be a banger trade. I feel it. I feel it, bro. We saw the bull div. Typically, you're the bull div master.
Absolutely.
I like to look for the bear div. We're about to break the super trend on the 5-minute. Look at that flag. Touch the 21 MA. We are going to make money on this trade. I feel it.
I feel it too, man.
Thank you.
Boys, look at the battlefield, man. The battle continues between the Bulls and the Bears. The Bulls in control, controlling more territory. The Bears holding on, but in defensive positions. That's right, a defensive posture for the Bears. And the Bulls are advancing with, with strength here. Check it out.
What's it mean when the helicopters come in?
I don't know, but in war terms, I mean, it's close air support. But these, every unit does represent like liquidations in the market. For example, you see at the bottom right, the market feed, liquidated long right there. Bulls lost 7 units. Bring it down, you see more. So it looks like the Bulls were in control, but the Bears are pushing back right now in the short term. We're contested. Oh, nice push from the Bulls. We are a contested battle, but the Bulls controlling more territory. And if you know anything about war, it's all about territory and territorial disputes. And at the moment, the Bulls are kicking the Bears, okay? And kicking them down the field.
Touchdown? Field goal.
Goal.
Raindrop, drop top. Cooking up.
Migos. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. What about the casino? I should have that pulled up on my side too, but I feel like we're going to overwork our PCs at the same time.
Yeah, here's the casino still in that bearish condition, right? A sell signal from the casino and a pull to the downside still. This is a 5-minute Hakanashi candle, and it looks like we've lost that moving average. There's like a trend moving average here. It's turned red, and we got rejected from the supply zone. Supply zone is usually where I look for shorts, and the demand zone usually for longs. But so everything playing out as expected right now. Seeing a downturn for BTC in the short term, right? And are they giving us volume data again? Okay, they're done cloaking us and hiding the data from us. 21 trades per minute. That's on the lower volume side. 21 trades per minute. Time frame 1 minute through the 2 minute bearish, 3 minute through the 4 hour bullish, and demand sitting at negative 92. Negative 92. Casino looks bearish to me right now. All right, liquidity still favoring the upside, and maybe that's a trend down to break up. We'll see. Liquidity heavily favoring the upside, courtesy of Trading Different here. Liquidity heat map on the Trading View chart. Have a 10% discount for the community if you are interested in this Trading Different platform. It's in the description of the video. All right. Yeah.
So, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
No idea.
Get it together.
Oh, someone was buying us a gift. I was looking at the gift. It's going to be a surprise. It's a good gift, though. The greatest gift. We haven't looked at the crypto bubble set. Let's look at the crypto bublés.
Okay.
And there we go. 1 hour. Oh, my God.
It's the 1 hour.
Yeah.
Dexy getting beat up.
Getting beat to shite. Flare up, beat up, ton up, gram up, pith up, lit up, XLM, Filecoin, hype down 1.5%. Look at the daily. 74% on Dexy. What the hell?
I was thinking about longing this thing earlier.
Dexy?
Yeah, it was obviously down tremendously, but I was seeing a little pop out of that.
Down pretty bigly. Why don't we look at Venice? Venice was a trade that we got into as a macro trade. I took profits on it already, but is Venice showing any signs of maybe a retracement? Because I would love, if the bullish structure is still intact, I would love to get back in on a Venice long trade. Because I think Venice is going to start running. It's consolidated for such a long time. After that big move up to $21, again, I banked my profit, but I'd love to get another entry and get back in. I think we got in on the weekly, right? 21 MA bounce. Daily reclaimed to 21. Look at that. Catching some resistance, though, at the 100 MA on the daily. Stokes pretty high. We'll see what VWAP does, but this thing looks, this thing was very overextended, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, we'll do something like that.
Yeah, still pretty bullish in those higher time frames.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a retracement for you on the smaller ones.
But I'd love to get back in on this trade, man. I'd love to get back in on
the 5 minute has confluence for a reentry, although it's a bit shaky with those bearish crosses.
4 hour looks a little bearish. Fresh red dot, Stokes rolling over.
Yeah.
But I love that we have confluence with a 21 MA and the top end of our trend line there. The two white lines is what I'm looking at, by the way, for anyone watching. Here's your 21 MA. Here is the trend line I drew. This is the top end of that flag. We can even extend this out, man. This thing has had a lot of touches here, man. And could actually probably go like this. Yeah, I'd love to get in here at around $11.90 for an entry. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set an alert right here. Add alert. Crossing down. Create. Beautiful. That way, if price does come down here, I probably will be looking to get into a long on Venice.
Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah.
Somebody says hype looks pretty bearish. Can you guys check it out? We checked it out pretty extensively. You're in the short, right?
I am in a hype short.
Yeah. Dave's in the short for hype. So I agree. Looking very bearish on a hyper liquid.
Yeah, this thing's gonna roll over. Just waiting for it to roll over. Had a little bit of a small relief rally, like very tiny.
Mm-hmm.
But could this be about him? Maybe. We'll see if price comes down around 60.3, what it does. But yeah, I'm still short. Nothing changed my my directional bias on this one. So I'm in 3 shorts and 1 long. The only long I'm in is the near protocol long. Tron down 4%, Hyperliquid up 8%, Bank down 100%, but it's only $12. So we'll see. Bank pushing the top end of that range, expecting it to roll over. This thing just looks way overextended. So much bear div on the meso time frames. So still in that trade. So yeah, Current P&L I think is down though. Current P&L is minus $40. So nothing my account can't handle, but yeah, there we go. Near seeing a little bit of a spill off here though. Let's see Near. What we got it on the 5-minute, right?
I think we used multiple time frames, but yeah, the 5-minute did help with our entry.
Getting another retest here on the 21 MA on the 5-minute. Should hold. We'll see. It should continue to go up. No bear div either on the looking at these two highs on the 5-minute. Nothing tells me that this trend is weak or that it's going to completely roll over. Now, of course, anything can happen. Just TA, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I still feel confident in this trade.
I love it. And hey guys, we have over 400 people here and just 150 likes right now. Can we run it up? Can we run up the likes if you're enjoying the show here? If you're entertained and or informed, go ahead, hit the like button so you don't forget. We appreciate it in advance so much. It does support the channel, so hit that like button. We got a like animation, hit that like button. And if you're brand new, subscribe. That's right, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you. We're live every single day, multiple times a day. I go live in the evening here at Sin City Crypto. I do the Zen Trading Zone. We're here for you. We trade together. We get licks together, right? We get licks together. We get clapped together if we have to. Hit that like button if you can, folks. We really appreciate it. They said XRP, please. Multiple people asking us to look at XRP. I'll look at XRP, and if there's something we need to look at and I'm overlooking it, send a super chat. We will prioritize it. I appreciate it in advance. XRP looking pretty bullish, actually. Interesting. Yeah, XRP looking pretty bullish, like on all the small time frames. That looks like an aggressive, like kind of cup and handle type of vibe right there on a 10-minute, like straight up. What a rocket ship for XRP.
Rocket man.
That's the 1 hour. Is there a short here somewhere? Am I crazy, or this is just insane to the upside?
I hate XRP. Just kidding. I don't hate anything. I do hate a few things, but XRP is not one of them.
I gotta say, it looks like a good take profit if you were long from the bottom. I just gotta say, but
I mean, yeah, this thing very bullish on the 4 hour. Let's see if we can find 1 hour. Still looks bullish. I'm looking at Heikinashi here. Any cracks? No, not yet, bro. I mean, this thing is
strong.
Yeah, it's strong.
Strong.
That's where it gets.
Bull.
There we go. 5 minute.
What did Bear do?
5 minutes dumping. No, just the Heikinashi. Yeah, and you got Bear Div on the 5 minute. Yeah.
Can
I grab this damn stochastic oscillator? There we go. Oh, damn, it just oscillated everywhere.
Oscillated all over your chart.
Straight up oscillating everywhere, man. But I don't know, man. I don't feel comfortable shorting this thing. High time frames are still very bullish.
Yeah. Got to get out of your comfort zone, Dave.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Get uncomfortable.
I don't want to get uncomfortable, man. I'm pretty damn comfortable right now, bro. We do got to wrap up here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Do you want to just go and wrap it up now?
I guess so. We might as well. Guys, we got, I don't know. I got a lot of large time frames cooking, trades cooking. I hope you do as well, people. Be careful in these smaller time frames. I got to say, the trend is up, right? The trend is up. Short scalps are valid, or maybe even longer scalps. Be careful. Any parting words you got, Dave?
No parting words. You guys know all the trades we're in. We do all of our trades out in the open. And so whether we win or lose, we share with the community. And so the one thing we try to do is if we do lose trades, we try to learn from those losing experiences, and we do it all in front of a camera. So if you enjoy that and you like the transparency, we'd love your support by subscribing, have a notification bell on. And, we don't ask people for money to do content. And so if you want to support us, trade with the links we have. We'll have a new link for you guys tomorrow. We're having a big announcement with some stuff we want to do in terms of giving money away. And so stay tuned. JP will be live later today, and then we'll come back here with the three of us in studio tomorrow.
If that daily candle close, I'll be live, baby. I'll see you later.
See you later, and see you later. ×2. Roll the outro. Thank you.